This one time for the Twitch. This one time for the text. This one time for the phone line. Whole time wonder what they gonna do next.
You know, I just wish you guys would stop the quibbling.
Oh, morning, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on a Tuesday, and welcome on in. Glad to have you here. Hello, Leroy.
What's up?
You weren't kidnapped.
No, I was not kidnapped.
I forgot that you were golfing yesterday.
Yeah.
I really didn't know. I was like, I think he's gone, because you had the thing with Mima. I was like, oh, maybe she has a doctor's appointment.
No.
But you've been doing this thing where, like, you say maybe you're going to go to things and then you don't. So I just forgot. I forgot that, you were golf. So what was it? It was like the Cadillac Open Pro-Am or something like that?
After the event. So the conditions were the same as the tournament.
Cool.
Yeah. It was fun. It little breezy, got a sprinkle, but no serious rain. Golf with some cool people, the Budweiser people.
That's fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Without realizing that, they have like a whole lot of other stuff other than Bud and Budweiser.
Yeah, they own a lot of beers.
They own a lot of beers, and then they have I think it's Cutwater or Coldwater, where they have mixed drinks in a can, but it's 10%.
That's becoming all the rage. People like
but
their stuff
they have like transfusions, like that. I'm like, I'm in. I love me a good transfusion. Quenches your thirst. Then they had other companies out there. They have a company right now. I can't think of the name of it because, well, anyway. They said, here's the sales point. It's electrolytes and liquor. So it's like Gatorade with vodka. That's what it tastes
Does that go to your blood faster?
I don't know. I'm
They
just
always say,
saying.
like, don't drink Gatorade and alcohol. Like, it goes to your blood faster.
But that's what it is.
Okay.
It's electrolytes and vodka.
Stay hydrated, champ.
I guess. So I had one.
Most ridiculous statement I've ever heard from somebody ever.
Yeah.
Was Floyd Mayweather when he is getting ready, Brittney, to speak to the media, and he just goes, "Got to get water when you're in Miami." And I was like, "What?" But he is just like everybody kissing his ass because he was stupid rich, and so the guy in the background just goes, "Got to stay hydrated, champ." It's like,
Wait, no.
got to get water anywhere. Why does what do you mean you got to get water in Miami?
Can I just say you are always around when these things happen, right? Like, I can't tell you how many. He goes, dude, I was at the press conference, and you are not gonna believe what happened.
It was crazy. Just like sitting here, he goes, "Got to get water
Only
when you're in
followed by,
Miami."
I got your hat. Like
That was before. This was the presser after when he was at the Versace mansion. I think that's why he didn't talk to me, because he thought it was a Jake Paul plant. Because I was in the middle of that ruckus too.
It's crazy.
I didn't mean to be. It wasn't. I don't work for Jake Paul, so it's not like I didn't know Jake Paul was going to sneak up and steal his hat.
Right.
Which is a child's bit, but was objectively funny. Even though it really did turn out. I think Jake Paul got like his face punched in by Floyd's security at the time. Gotta stay hydrated. Gotta get water when you're in Miami. What don't you need water? It's very good for you. How are you, Brittney?
I'm great.
Did you go to the race?
I did.
Wow. You ended up making it, huh?
I did. All thanks to J Fig. So shout out to her.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So I have a question about this.
Of course.
And if I were to take Lewis Hamilton and Antonelli and switch them, would Lewis Hamilton have all the wins that Antonelli has?
Absolutely.
Because so while we're sitting here talking about how great these drivers are, it's more about the cars.
I mean, if anything, I think that Lewis would be more dominant than Kimi has been.
Okay. So you are giving him credit for being one of the better
But they're all
drivers.
kind of frauds.
No, I don't think they're all frauds.
I mean, like, if you can't, like, okay, think about this. Let's look at it from the perspective of a pitcher in baseball or running back in football. Barry Sanders is one of the greatest running backs to ever play, and they said his offensive line was but he still is one of the greatest of all time, right? when you think of a great pitcher could have no run support and win a whole bunch of games 2-1, 1-0, or whatever. Great pitcher. But a great race car driver can't win a race with an average car.
Yeah, that's true. Like, you have to have a very competitive
So how
car.
great is the driver?
But you also need to be able to overtake. You need to be able to. There's a lot of things that go into that, and I think Kimmy has made a lot of mistakes that he could have been winning even more. But he's made mistakes because he's very young. He's only 19. It's only his second season.
He's got, what, 4 wins this year? 3?
He has 3.
3 wins.
The most ever, like the youngest ever to do that.
Very
And
cool.
he looks like a child, because remember the picture with the football players on
Yeah,
the
they picked him up like he was a
Right.
baby.
It's because he is a baby.
So
I'm surprised your voice isn't hoarse today. Usually you go to these events and you cut loose a little bit.
I mean, there's nothing really to scream about during F1.
Really?
No, I don't like the race. Like, it's not. I don't know. It's not like a football game or anything like that. Like, you're not screaming. The only time I screamed was when I was like, we had gone to one of the turns so that we could get onto the track after the race so we can see the podium from close up. And Charles Leclerc, who's for one of the Ferrari drivers, he was in P3, third place, and he spun out right in front of us on the last lap.
Oh man.
And he fell to P6. And it was one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life, was him spinning out. It was insane.
Did he handle that okay?
No, he cried.
Oh man. Sorry for him. It's tough.
Yeah.
You don't want to, in front of the fans. Tough moment. What does that cost him? How much do you get for 6th place?
Well, you don't get money. Like, they just have contracts. It's more of the point system that goes into the WBC rankings. So,
Of course.
WBC is ruining
it's a
everything.
WDC.
Oh, DC. I thought you said WBC. I'm like, whoa.
WDC.
He's a light heavyweight.
So it's a significant point difference from P3 to P6. And he was 3rd in the drivers' championship. Now I think he's not anymore. I think Lewis might be ahead of him.
How many more races are there this season?
Oh, there's so many more races. There's only been 4, which is shorter than usual. There should have been like about 6 by now.
What happened to the other races?
They got canceled because they were in the Middle East.
Did you?
So-
Oh, that makes sense.
Mhm.
That makes sense. Was this the first time you went to the Grand Prix?
No, I went last year.
Was
to
this
the
one
Grand
better?
Prix. The race was better. Like itself, the race day was better. But last year I was there all 3 days, so it was a little bit of a different experience. And like where I was standing and things like that were different. So there were things that were much better about this race than last race. But as a weekend, last year was better. But this year, the race was incredible. And it was so cool to be able to get on the track after the race and go up to the podium and all that stuff. So I had a great time. And shout out to Jay Fig. Thank you so much, because
Wow.
she made a girl very happy on Sunday.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
Thank you.
Let's get to our headlines, brought to you by Doral Hyundai. In Miami, we go to the beach for a little solcito. And when we want When we want a low price, we know you always pay less with your Pricito de Mayo at Doral Hyundai. Cinco de Mayo. You know that?
Too
What?
much.
What's the line?
I know.
Just enjoy it. Once I read it correctly, like a professional. The Marlins, they got blanked by the Phillies 1-0 yesterday. They lose 3 out of 4 in that series. Bryce Harper solo shot for the lone run.
Who would have ever thought that game was going to end like that? That was crazy.
I thought they were going to win the 9th. I thought they got off to a good start, and then Otto Lopez hit right into a double play, so that was unfortunate. They will start up a series with the Orioles tonight, 3-game set, and the Orioles are coming off a 4-game sweep loss to the New York Yankees, so they are reeling a little bit as well. There was some Marlins news this morning. The sheriff has been designated for assignment. Chris Paddack is no longer on the Marlins. No surprise. He stunk. He did. He was bad.
Yeah.
Now, the thing that was funny was Clayton McCullers like, yeah, he's going to pitch on Friday. It's all good. He's throwing well. And they're like, yeah, no. See you later, dude. So they're probably going to bring up Braxton Garrett, I would guess. I see some stuff about Robbie Snelling. So we make it what we got the top prospect catcher yesterday, and Joe Mack. He was brought up. He said yesterday he was nervous about doing the ABS, which was one thing I was wondering about, because as much as Augustine Ramirez stinks at defense, he's very good at ABS. He's very good at ABS, and he's not shy about pulling the trigger on ABS.
Right.
And they were talking yesterday afterwards, and Joe Mack was saying, like, yeah, they're like, were you nervous? And he goes, nah, well, maybe a little. Because you don't want to be a rookie being up there, like, screwing it up. But, you know, that's the guy who's judging it. They don't let the pitcher do it. I mean, the pitcher can do it, but the Marlins, they want the catcher
They
to
don't
do
want, you don't want, because it's something, if the pitcher does it, it almost rubs the ump the wrong way.
No, I mean, I don't think it's that. I mean, the umpire is going to get rubbed the wrong way no matter what. I think it's they don't like the pitcher's judgment as much as the catcher. He's there. You know,
he's right there.
He's right there. He's got the view.
Can I just say?
And I think they're the best at it because hitters are getting it wrong all the time.
I think a catcher that tries to frame a ball that's 7 inches away, it should be a penalty.
Why?
Because, like, you think you ain't noticing that?
I don't think umpires do notice it. That's why we have robots doing it.
I can see a slight move, right? But when they catch, come on.
What? There's an art to that.
Yeah, if it's close, and you can't even do it anymore because if they tap it,
they could get it wrong. But it is one of those things too. I think it was Jeff Nelson who was mentioning this. Like, if you set up inside but you still catch the plate on the outside, like, that can help you because that will take an umpire's judgment away and be like, oh, it was still a strike. So that's an interesting part of it as well. So Chris Paddack, kick rocks, you bum. See you later, dude.
Wow.
What?
You know, like, man.
Why do I have to be nice?
I just love the way people aren't allowed to have, like, any type of, like, bad stretch.
Oh, please.
All right.
Bad stretch. The guy's gonna have a great career. He's gonna go over to Las Patas, find his calling. Serving meatballs. Serving meatballs.
All right.
The NBA playoffs yesterday, Knicks beat the Sixers. That game stunk. Knicks won 137-98. Jalen Brunson, 35 points in 31 minutes. The good game was at night, late night. Timberwolves stole game 1 against the Spurs, 104-102. Anthony Edwards, 18 points in 25 minutes. They're limiting his minutes because they're not maniacs like the Celtics, playing Jason Tatum 45 minutes on a recovered Achilles. Who would have thought that wasn't going to go well?
They're trying to win.
Oh, and the Wolves aren't?
Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Wemby had a white side, but he wasn't very good offensively yesterday. Gobert kind of gave him the business. He was 5 of 17 from the floor, which seems impossible.
Is this the biggest shocker of the playoffs? Is what Rudy Gobert is doing? Because I mean, I know. Look, say what you want. Nobody gives that dude respect.
Yeah, well, he's annoying.
But
yeah, he's had a good series. He's had a good start. He's going up against the two biggest, toughest big man challenges in the league, and Joker had a really, really rough series. He stunk. And now Wemby off to a tough start. And that's, he's got some knowledge on him. They played on the national team together, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, Wemby still was ridiculous with the blocks. I mean, it's crazy.
Is Wemby a guy like, so Gobert, just get up in his kitchen and be physical with him and kind of push the stick man around?
Yeah, I'm sure there's some of that. Like, I think that's always the challenge you're going to want to be. Sometimes it's not going to matter because he can just shoot over you.
Right.
And if he has it going, he has it going.
I'd rather him shoot over me than.
That's why I would like, the Miami Heat to lean into Khalil Ware, because they literally have one of the only guys in the league with arm length that could even stick with Wembanyama. So you would think you would want to. Yeah, you would think you would think.
One would think that as great as Bam is, that it's just,
yeah,
there's certain
6'9" is still 6'9" versus 7'5" is still a tough cover.
Right.
The NHL playoffs yesterday, the Hurricanes beat the Flyers in overtime 3-2. Stupid Rod Brindamore. I got to move on to my petty because stupid John Pooper's out of the playoffs. Idiot. We got to play. By the way, there's some great hockey drama yesterday. Did you see that?
With the
GM?
Dude, that would be like me doing this. Brittney, I've asked several people, and they told me that Tobin is unbearable, and he probably shouldn't have this show. What What do you think about that? And the guy's sitting right here.
Yeah.
He's sitting right next to him.
Yeah.
Now, here's the kicker. They hired a GM that has already been known to have illegal tryouts or illegal camps, did some other stuff.
And then he left his last job high and dry.
Left his last job. He got
suspended for that.
Suspended for looking for a new job while on his current job. He's 26.
I think he was 26 at the time.
Oh no,
I don't think he is 26
he's
now.
29 now.
Yeah,
29.
I think he's a little older now.
Okay,
but at the time
29.
he was 26. He's 36 now.
Oh yeah, that's a while ago.
Still young.
Yeah,
Still young for a GM. But at the time this was all happening, he was very, very young.
So, and the guy's sitting right next to him.
Yeah,
you probably should play it. I'm not.
I will play it. I will play it.
I'm not giving it justice.
We'll play it.
I was floored.
Give us a weather update before we go to break. Brought to us by Tornado Roofing and Contracting, helping homeowners stay safe this storm season. Visit tornadoroofing.com for a free roof and window estimate.
Winds are coming out of the east at about 10 miles an hour. See planes going from right to left. By the way, the reason why I do that is because planes always take off and land into the wind, helps with drag and lift. So that's why I look to see which way the planes are taking off from the airport. Looks like some dark clouds out west. And so I would maybe expect a shower, kind of like yesterday evening, right? You might get a passing shower because it's that time of year. And right now it's like 84 degrees. It's smoking hot.
All right. Well, that's our weather. We'll take a break. Lots to get to here on a Tuesday. We're back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. We got Whiskey, Stars, and Cigars coming your way on Friday. Excited to have you all out there. It's presented by Edmore Sawgrass Automall. And you guys can talk sports unfiltered with the on-air host at Tomacone Cigars and Spirits at Plantation Walk, starting at 6 p.m. I saw our guy Ari yesterday. I was at A&T Dry Cleaners picking stuff up. He's like, I'm heading over there. I'm going to go. Love cigars. So I said, you're going to like this place. It's a nice cigar bar. Great whiskey there as well. And we're going to have some special guests. The Heat's Davion Mitchell is going to be there. Bernie is going to be there. And the Miami Heat Dancers. I don't know why I said it like that.
But,
they will also be there.
Haven't we been trying to get Ara there for 2 years?
Here.
No, he's been invited to.
Yeah, of course he's been invited. Everybody's invited. If you're 21 or older. If you're under, sit this one out, Pipsqueak. Enjoy a nice Scotch whiskey from Johnny Walker, a smooth cigar from Drew Estate. The event is free. Just stop by. Get all the info now at WQAM.com. Must be 21 or older, and we'll see you 6 p.m. Friday at Tabacone Cigars and Spirits at Plantation Walk. Whiskey, Stars, and Cigars presented by Edmore Sawgrass Automall. 4 brands, 1 location, your local Cadillac, Buick, GMC, and Chevy dealer. So we look forward to seeing everybody there on Friday. So, yeah, we were talking about this press conference yesterday with the Maple Leafs. John Chayka is their new GM. Very controversial figure in the hockey world. And you know the Maple Leafs fans. They're psycho. That is not a rational fan base. And they are not happy because they're already a team that's floundering. They didn't make the playoffs this year, but not with the 2 cups at home like the Cats have. So they're not enjoying their off season.
Is that a little dig?
Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same. And then also they're trying to figure things out. Is Austin Matthews going to leave? This is another thing. All the American players, the Canadian fan base is quite pissed at all the American players. So they're all feeling it. Brady Tkachuk was saying this in his exit interviews. And so Toronto's trying to figure this thing out. And they hire this guy who's got all this controversial baggage. And so this was a guy named Steve Simmons from the Toronto Sun. And he went out there, CEO Keith Pelle, about the hiring of Chayka. And this is what went down yesterday.
Steve Simmons, Toronto Sun, for Keith. You talk about the due diligence that you did on John prior to hiring him and now hiring him. In the past, say 3 to 4 days, I have been in contact with about 20 people who work in the National Hockey League, many of whom are prominent names that we would all know. And of the 20 people I spoke to, 1 was supportive of John's hiring, and the other 19 thought it was a sham, to be perfectly honest. Words were used like con artist, liar, salesman. How did you come to a different conclusion that I was able to come to in a very short time?
I must have talked to different people.
That's it? Because I'm telling you, the hockey world today is astounded by this announcement.
Okay.
And your response to that?
Is we've conducted due diligence, and it was deep due diligence. It was a thorough process, and I'm quite happy with where we've landed.
It was deep due diligence.
More like deep doo-doo.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, like, look, you're so you think that was rude? That you didn't like that?
Yeah, I mean, I get that you want to ask that question. I understand that. But the guy's right there. Right? Like,
but if a guy is a liar and a con artist and has done these kinds of things, like snaking his way out of an organization, so what?
Okay.
Is there there are some cardinal sins? Those are some things you probably wouldn't forgive as a football player if somebody did something like that.
In sports, it kind of, I mean, like we could say,
you better be good. I mean, like that's the other thing. Like you can't just sit here. And
all right,
like,
so let's think about it this way. Let's go with Nick Saban.
Mm-hmm.
You know, happens with coaches a lot. Like, is
how does he receive down here?
Terrible.
Yeah, not great.
Right. No, I know. But so that's I don't know, man. Like, do you? I'll do me, but that's just crazy. I just you go at another grown man like that, and I think part of the reason why you.
Well, I think his point is you said you did due diligence. How am I finding 19 people around the league, prominent people who think this is ridiculous that you would hire this guy?
I can understand that. That's a good question.
Which means like you probably are just like, oh, this is going to do what I ask.
That's a good question, right? But to say this guy said this guy said that, this guy said this, and the guy sitting right there is like, whoa,
fraud.
Even if I don't like the guy, right? Even if I don't like the guy, I think everybody should have a level of professionalism when asking questions.
It's not like he went up there and went like this.
This guy's a bum.
No, that's worse.
Bum.
It's worse what he did.
I don't think it is.
Really? All right.
I don't think it is. If you think a hiring is outrageous, it'd be like if the Heat hired Nico Harrison, and we'd be like, who thinks this guy deserves another chance?
Right, but also I look at it like this. If the Heat hired Nico, would you be shocked that Nico got hired or shocked that this organization made that decision?
Both.
I would just be shocked that this organization made that decision.
Both. But if it would be like if Pat Riley stepped down today, though, and Nick Harrison, let's say he had some past relationship with him.
Nick Harrison. Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, I know that's already it's a sensitive topic right now, but let's just say that was it, and they hired Nico Harrison and be like, who thinks this is the guy who traded Luka for a bag of donuts?
Right.
Who thinks that's a good idea?
But they did end up with.
Yeah, but so what? Okay, so corruption. That's how he's a good GM. And by the way, they still didn't keep him around because the owner didn't want that heat. Did remind me though of this one. You guys, Brittney, you recall this? You were a wee lass when this press conference happened. This is when Giancarlo Stanton. Do you remember when he signed his extension? This moment with Jeffrey Loria. This was an all timer.
Mr. Loria, Gary Nelson with CBS 4 News here in Miami. If I could ask this. Your organization and you, quite frankly, are much despised among many in this community. There was the controversy over the building of the stadium with taxpayers' money. The later revelations, the team had much more wealth than had been represented. A sitting mayor was recalled by angry taxpayers, outraged over the building of this stadium with their money. Can a deal like this wash that much bad blood away?
I think I'm going to take one quick stab at that. I appreciate that you're here today. Thank you so much.
There's never been more insincere words uttered into a microphone than by David Sampson.
No, he went. My favorite part about that is he went absolutely ABC nightly news voice.
Oh, dude, that's a journalist voice right there.
Yes.
Mr. Loria, if I could ask
And wait.
this.
And then Dave jumped in front of the bullet.
Yeah, that's his job. No! Saw a wee man just pop up.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Loria.
Oh, you know, our guy might get hired.
Who?
You're what's his name? You're the brother.
Your Mark.
Your Mark.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Yeah.
I don't think they should hire him. He's not very good at his job.
I mean, like, it just seems like there's a pool of GMs and guys like that, and they just keep going around in circles.
I don't really understand it. The guy,
it's like coaches.
It'd be one thing if the guy be like, oh, you mean the guy who the organization as soon as he left had way more success?
Right. But just think about this. The Browns got rid of Bill Belichick and they were dancing in the streets.
So,
like, but I'm just saying, like, just because he didn't work out for you, I'm just curious to know why.
What's the rub though? Like, what's the rub? You know what I mean? Like, who cares?
No, I know. I mean,
I would imagine you could get a bunch of people that would be good candidates for that job that have better relationships down here. Have probably done things better professionally down here.
Right.
I know he did some things with Rock Nation and boxing. I mean, we were there with him with the Andre Ward thing, which, by the way, as great as it was for Andre, it was a commercial flop. I mean, those fights did not do well. The second one was in the Mandalay Bay, which is kind of a rinky-dink operation in that day and age.
Right.
Now, Andre got paid a ton of money. It was great for him. We love Andre Ward, but
Yeah.
This guy's sitting here being like, I'm not scared of Kovalev.
Yeah, he like, really?
Mr. Loria, a sitting mayor was recalled.
I mean, I felt like I was watching ABC.
You were CBS.
Yeah.
Mr. Loria, Gary Nelson with CBS 4 News here in Miami. If I could ask this, your organization and you, quite frankly, are much despised among many in this community. There was the controversy over the building of the stadium with taxpayers' money. The later revelations, the team had much more wealth than had been represented. A sitting mayor was recalled by angry taxpayers, outraged over the building of this stadium with their money. Can a deal like this wash that much bad blood away?
I think I'm going to take one quick stab at that. I appreciate that you're here today. Thank you so much.
I like Lori in the background too. Is just like David.
He didn't even have to say it.
Go ahead, David. Do your thing.
He didn't even have to say it. Hey.
By the way, Gary Nelson's spot on because Giancarlo Stanton's a Yankee and the Marlins are still on the hook for his money.
Really?
Yeah.
How much of that money are they on the
They're
hook
paying
for?
$10 million this year. I don't know how many more years they got left, but they're still paying a chunk of it.
Goodness.
He's like the third highest paid Marlin. Well, the second one just walked out the door. The sheriff. I like the way he says despised this.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Did you think that was a rude question?
No.
Because you hate Loria.
No, it's not. It's not even that. Like, there's a track record there.
Well, this guy's
that
got
I'm
a track
probably.
record.
Let me say that I'm more familiar with.
Yeah, well, nobody cares about the Arizona Coyotes,
Right, and I think that's why it made.
That's why I threatened to send people to the Yotes. They don't even exist anymore because of this guy. Yes. Could this wash that? Well, the answer was no, Gary. It couldn't. And then he made $1 billion by bilking Bruce Sherman and Derek Jeter. And Derek Jeter's just like, at least I'm going to get my franchise Giancarlo Stanton. Yes. All right, we'll take
wait, they traded John Carlos and they paying with all the money that the Yankees have, they are still paying some of that salary?
Yep.
That right there is a bad move.
Mm-hmm. Take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Take you guys up until 2 here on the program. Leroy got duped onto the internet during the break.
Leave me alone. You just enjoy. What?
What are you doing?
Just read the headline, dude.
It's not a headline. It's a tweet. That's one. And two, just because something says it's trending doesn't mean it's trending.
It didn't say it was trending.
It literally said in the tweet, trending.
Let me see.
That's why you said to me it's trending. And you thought that Travis Kelce showed up to the Met Gala with a peacock feather in his head.
Yeah, it does say trending.
Why do you need proof for something that just happened? You said it to me.
I didn't remember trending. I was just reading the.
You don't remember what you read to me?
Leave me alone.
So bad at the internet, though, dude. Did you see any of the other Met Gala stuff that caught your eye?
No, I just saw that.
It was a really boring
For
Met Gala.
technological snafu.
It was a boring one,
Yeah,
Brittney.
there was nothing interesting happened.
We had a heat crossover. Did you see Jimmy Butler and Dwayne Wade kind of have a frosty dap?
I did. I sure did. They gave each other a weird look.
It's kind of like a weird look, right?
Yeah, it was
a little
very
something. Now they did
strange
take a picture together later, but that was a little bit. It seemed a little frosty.
It did.
I don't know if that was the scene or what, but it seemed a little frosty. And I assume Bam was there because Asia Wilson was there, and I would like to know if that crossed over in the Met Gala.
He was not there, from my understanding.
I wonder where he is. What's he up to?
I don't know. He was at F1 this weekend.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. He was at the F1 in Asia. What do they got? Like a Liberty game or something like that?
Then they're still in preseason, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I saw that Timothy Chalamet skipped the Met Gala and so he sent his squeeze over there instead. One of the Jenners. I don't know which one he dates.
Kylie.
Kylie. Yeah, Kylie had to go stag because Timothy Chalamet decided to go to game 1.
Which is funny because Ben Stiller was at the Met Gala.
Well, it seems like, Chalamet is trying to take the crown as #1 Knicks fan.
Seems
even though
that
it's
way.
always going to be Spike Lee. Neither one of them are going to replace Spike Lee
No, never.
for right now. How do you think that goes over for somebody like Kylie Jenner? Very famous and is like, is Timothy Chalamet. It's like, no.
He's on the up and coming. She's already there.
He's not up and coming.
He's he's one of the biggest stars in Hollywood right now.
Okay, let me see if I can put this in a different way, because that's not actually what I meant. That he's got 6 years of fame, and she's got 20.
How old is she?
She's
30.
No, I think she's like 29.
29.
Is she the billionaire?
Yes. Well, her and Kim are both billionaires.
Yeah, but she has the makeup, right? Isn't that what made her money?
Yes.
Kim's got the show.
Oh, she's 28.
28. So, I mean,
she's been famous since she was young, but Timothy's very, very famous.
No, I know he's very famous. I didn't know how to phrase it. I would say you've known her longer than you've known Timothy Chalamet.
Well, the rumors around their relationship is that they have a contract where they're not to make any public appearances together.
Huh?
He's not meant to
Is that because of the TV show?
Yeah, and he doesn't want to be recorded or be put on the TV show at all.
Because he's a thespian.
Didn't Kanye have the same deal?
Exactly.
He's not gonna be able to be a ping pong player, the same effect.
No.
Didn't Kanye have the same thing?
No, because Kanye was on the show several
Eventually.
times.
Dude, talk on the microphone.
Eventually.
Not to the window. I'm begging you.
I'm sorry, I look at people. When I
Then
talk
bring the
and
microphone with you. It moves.
barely. It
No,
moves
it
where
does.
it wants to.
No,
move.
you move where you want to move. Act like a professional. Fins up says, "Let us in on it, Tobin." Oh, never mind. That was Sam Smith, Leroy. Yeah, he knows. Why would you think that was Travis Kelce?
I don't know. Leave me alone.
What do you mean, dude?
Why are you being so like?
I'm not being anything.
All right.
-1 for technological snafu.
Met Gala does not seem like it's Tay-Tay's scene. She's above that.
She's been to a couple, but not in recent years.
I mean, do you really see her wearing something like overly flamboyant or something like that?
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't know. I've only been to one gala, and it was the Tyreek Hill gala. Everything else has just been a charity event.
If you can notice, when we didn't get invited back, maybe it was.
I don't think he had another gala.
I know. Maybe it was
he kind of ran into too much trouble.
Maybe it was my joke.
Maybe, or the weird auctioneer.
We had a lot of issues.
I think he liked your joke. I don't think that he had a problem with your joke.
Brittney, I told a little funny, but only the black people laughed. And Tyreek's table was going crazy. And everybody else was like uncomfortable.
Had one of those moments during the boxing broadcast this
weekend. Tell me.
There's this guy fighting named Kobe Abridi. He's from Barbados. Yoked, but he was like 130 was the fighter. You know,
how can he be yoked at 130?
He was yoked for 130 for the weight class. He's very well built. He was in the military, and at one point, one of the broadcasters, one of the color guys, goes, he goes, hey, it looks like a 130-pound Evander Holyfield. I was like, nails it with the right.
No, I could wait. No. Finish, please.
That's it. Let it move. He's like, I didn't have any reaction to it. I was just like, hey, lands a right. Just let that sit.
130.
I'm not gonna agree with him. I mean, because there some resemblance. I mean, I can see it. Vander's jacked. He's got the bald head, but I'm not gonna say. I don't want to. I don't want a micro wrestling situation. I'm just gonna assume the guy thinks he looks like Evander Holyfield.
Oh my goodness. Now, was he white?
The guy who said it?
Yeah.
Yes. But he didn't mean it like in a bad way.
No, I know.
I was just like,
but one's from Barbados.
I was like, do I agree with this on the air? I'll pass.
Yeah. Oh no. Listen, Tobin is the best for feeling out a situation and stepping back.
Mm-hmm. We were talking about this yesterday, by the way. Speaking of boxing, did you see David Benavidez this weekend? Did you see what he did?
No.
See that on Twitter?
No.
Look that up on Twitter. Enjoy that. Look up David Benavidez and what he did to Zurdo Ramirez. Dude, these are the fastest hands I've seen since Roy Jones at cruiserweight. Like, this is crazy. The combination he unleashed on this dude to finish him off was so impressive. And we were talking about this yesterday. I was like, you know, they're going to try and lure him to go back down to fight at 175. And I don't think he's ever looked better with what he did at 199, with what he did at cruiserweight.
Oh my goodness.
And I got to be honest with you, I kind of want to see him fight Usyk. And then yesterday, Turki Al-Sheikh was saying that that's the fight he wants to make. He wants Benavidez to go up to heavyweight to fight Usyk. And I'm kind of into it. I know everybody thinks that he's going to get killed, but I don't think he's going to get killed.
His head, the dude's head looks like the little punching.
Yeah, it's crazy. He used his head like a speed bag.
Yeah.
But he's got those incredible hands. Like, that's just what he has. And I was listening to Devin Haney on his podcast on the way down here, and he goes, you know, he came up as a fat kid. Like, he's back at his natural weight. He's always had great hands.
Right.
And so he's been starving himself this whole time. And so I'm wondering to myself, like, could this guy go to, like, obviously he's not going to fight somebody like of the stature of Tyson Fury, but a lot of those guys are long in the tooth anyway.
Right.
But Usyk's like 6'3". It's not like a crazy size discrepancy. It's a little reminiscent of Terrence Crawford going to fight Canelo, and everyone's like, oh, it's a massive jump in weight. It's like, yeah, but they're kind of the same size.
Right.
If he's
I think
natural.
what gets lost when people talk about weights is natural weight versus fight weight.
Yeah.
Like, some guys lose a lot of weight to make weight.
Yeah.
And then if they move up and you go, oh,
Yeah, like, we had him in here. He's not a small guy. He's taller than us.
No, right.
And he's, I mean, if he just to put on, I mean, he just did that to a guy in his first cruiserweight fight. I don't think it's crazy. I think he should fight Usyk.
Right.
Why not? That would be. Can you imagine if Canelo Alvarez snubbed you all these years, never gave you the fight that you wanted, and then you just came and became the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world?
Right.
How cool that would be. What an amazing story.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should do it. Like, I love when boxers do that stuff. Like, when Terrence Crawford did that for Canelo, I'm like, good for Terrence Crawford.
Right.
And everyone's going to tell him, no, go down and fight Bivol. Get some rat's ass about him fighting Dimitri Bivol.
Right.
Bivol's one of the most boring fighters. He's very good, but he's one of the most boring fighters in all of fighting. He beat Canelo. How much of that did that do for his star power?
I think we get caught up here, especially in fighting. And here's what has ruined it. We all know the fights we want to see. We all know the fights that would be. But when you have these promoters, they don't want to put their fighter out there just yet. They want a couple of more checks.
Mm-hmm.
And it's annoying. It's annoying that we have a handful of fights we want to see that would be just awesome. But now you have tune-up fights. Now you have these fights. Something happens. The timeline gets off. And then 3 years later, after both fighters have lost, they want to try to make that fight.
Yeah, this one's a little bit of a weird one, though. Like, I think the thing is everybody thought he was going to go up here. I don't think people thought he was going to be this dominant at cruiserweight.
Right.
Like, because, you're just coming up from 175, which, he looked okay. He looked pretty good. This was incredible, what he did to Zurdo Ramirez.
But keep in mind, he doesn't really have a body by Jake. So he's always been like, so for him to just be able to get up and go fight, got to feel refreshing.
Yeah. That'd be so cool if he went and fought for the heavyweight championship. Ward thought he was going to do it.
Is this so? This
now you can't go back down. That's the only thing. The only thing that's a downside to him is there's no other fights after you do that. So maybe you let that cook.
So
just
he's right now. This is
this last fight he weighted at 197.
So he only gets to do 205, right? To be heavyweight.
You just have to be over 200.
Over 200 to be a heavyweight.
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of because for years, Evander Holyfield was barely a heavyweight.
Yep.
Right? And he still became champ. But that's the kind of, fighting that's going to be required. Very similar. Because when Evander was fighting in his prime, all the heavyweights were pretty big.
Yeah, and this was Usyk's last 4 fights. 227, 223, 221, 221. Like, that's not crazy heavy for heavyweight.
No. And that's his natural weight.
Yeah.
He's not even
he was the cruiserweight. He won all the belts at cruiserweight before he became the undisputed heavyweight champion.
Right, but I'm saying he doesn't have
and he's fighting a kickboxer. Like, that's like he's out of fighters.
Right.
This would be so cool if he was able to do this.
Man, it would be crazy because it'd be speed versus power. I like those.
Yeah.
I like speed versus power.
Or just like it's like relentlessness versus like the most pristine boxing you've ever seen with Usyk.
Right.
Ah, man.
It's just crazy.
He might piece him up. But I don't care. Wouldn't you?
Benavidez, I'm watching him right now.
Yeah.
He has zero muscles.
Dude, if you were to put the matchup with Dimitri Bivol, it's like that back of the jab. He's going to try and box his socks off to try and win the fight. Why fight him when I could fight the same type of guy a little bigger for the heavyweight championship of the world?
Right.
I don't think there's even a question. Sweet science, dude. Anyway, we'll take a break. Get you caught up with your headlines. We're back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. We will get to our headlines here in a minute, but first, let's give you a weather update brought to you by Tornado Roofing and Contracting, helping keep your home and family safe when the storm rolls in. Visit tornadoroofing.com for your free roof and window estimate. Currently down here in Miami, 82 degrees, mostly cloudy, a high of 85 today, and that's what we got. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day down here in South Florida. So enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy it. Get to our headlines brought to you by Doral Hyundai in Miami. We go to the beach for a little solcito and we want a low price. We know you pay less with your Pricito de Mayo at Doral Hyundai. Last night, the Miami Marlins got themselves a win as they took out they fell to the Philadelphia Phillies as they lost 1-0. They lose 3 out of 4 in the series. Bryce Harper hit a solo shot for the Phils, and they will start up a series. Yeah. Well, I can't get too mad at Jansen Junk. He's been awesome. Get him a run, you know?
Yeah. There was some bonehead that got picked off twice stealing, right? Did you know at that moment that those were going to be that important?
Nope.
Right? Like, you got caught stealing twice, and then you hit into just practice double play.
Yeah, that was tough. He did hit that ball pretty hard, though.
Like, can you be mad if your guys are hitting the ball hard just right to people? Because that happened a lot in that game.
Yeah. No, I'm not mad. I mean, like, I'm mad just in that it's tough. It's a tough pill to swallow. You lose 3 out of 4 to a team that was really reeling coming in.
As Bam would say, trying to lose.
I mean, not trying to lose, but they were not playing good basketball. Yeah, they were not playing good basketball. They were not playing good basketball. So that was a rough one to take on the chin last night for the Marlins. But they will try and bounce back and continue this homestand in much better fashion and get going. You will be able to hear, what's our first pitch tonight? 6:40 against the O's. 6:40 is your first pitch. So you'll be able to hear your coverage starting here at 6 o'clock. We'll get you going with Marlins on deck. The Orioles were just swept in a 4-game series by the Yankees, and they are in the midst of a 5-game losing streak. So not too great for them right now. As far as the NBA last night, you had the Knicks make easy work of the Philadelphia 76ers, 137-98. Jalen Brunson was awesome. Timberwolves stole game 1 against the Spurs. Spurs had a look. They had a look at it at the end. Champagny with the 3-ball, but it rimmed out. So the Wolves take game 1. They steal home court, and Anthony Edwards coming off the bench. They really played him slowly, and then they used him in the fourth quarter. So that was their style last night. Good win for them. Good win for them.
I don't think it's an indication of what the series is going to be but if you can get one on the road,
huge.
It does make you feel a little chippy.
Definitely does. You're definitely going to feel froggy after that.
And then they got dogs on their team too. So like, it's not like they're going to back down. It's not like Ant-Man. You're going to start getting less of Ant-Man.
Yeah, and Julius Randle was super clutch in the fourth quarter too. A lot of tough turnaround jumper. Julius Randle ball. That's what he does.
Bully ball. Just
fadeaways. Yeah, like he had it all going for him in that one. So they get that going. Wemby, he had a white side triple-double with blocks, but not a very efficient night offensively, which he was not pleased about.
Right.
So he will try and bounce that one back. The Miami Heat just kind of sitting idly by. You got a ping pong ball day on Sunday. The draft lottery goes on. The Heat will have Alonzo Mourning sitting there waiting for the decision. Adam Simon will be in the lottery room. And you know what to do, Adam Silver, huh?
Wink, wink.
Make it happen. You know Yoas. Who else you going to give it to?
Dude,
be real about it.
You know what? I'm just looking. I was, looking at my golf stuff. This Alex Fitzpatrick is on a heater.
Oh, Matt's brother?
He won with his brother.
Okay.
So he got a 2-year exemption on the PGA Tour.
Mm-hmm.
He also qualified for Doral. His brother didn't go, but he went.
Cool.
He finished top 10. He got more money for finishing top 10 than he did for winning on the DP World Tour.
That's awesome.
Yeah. $500,000
Wow.
for finishing ninth.
Pretty good.
Oh, I think that's the one. Like, still think that's the coolest story. Two brothers. They've been other brothers that play, have played on tour at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if they've been this good.
Crazy.
Yup.
Yeah, that's a cool story for him though. Good brother too. Rueben Bain, he is going to wear number 3 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It was announced. Somebody else has number 4. He's like, I don't care. Give me whatever number.
That's how I was when I went to Minnesota.
You gonna get yourself a Bain Buccaneers jersey, Brittney, or is it gonna make you too sad?
No, it's gonna make me sad, and I'm also really out on getting jerseys of people, like of teams
Probably
that
smart.
aren't
It's a bad. Oh, so you won't buy former Hurricanes for any other team?
No.
So I was thinking about this. Is it possible that both guys that were drafted, even though Bain wasn't drafted here, were the perfect fit for where they were drafted, even if you would have preferred the other guy, that Proctor was a better fit here for what they're trying to do, and Bain was a better fit there for where they are and what they're doing?
I mean, they both think so. Otherwise, they wouldn't draft him. Yeah.
No, I know, but well, see, I would say this, that here's the line that Tampa's going to use. We never thought he would last this long. We had to scoop him up, because that's the going, line.
It's true though.
And then the Dolphins will say, this guy was number 1 on our list the whole day.
That's what he did say.
Right. Like
did you guys see the?
We can go every year, and I can give you the same stories.
Well, yeah. I mean, every GM's gonna have their conviction on what they think is going to work as a player.
And how do you determine? Like Bain could go and have 5 sacks. You're not gonna be able to quantify the production of Proctor like that. And so we're always going to say that Bain was more productive, because we don't know how to actually put numbers on offensive linemen unless he plays like Savaiinaia.
If he first of all, he's a sieve, I think we can all be like,
Yes.
oh, he's terrible.
Or if he looks fat,
if
looks out of shape.
Yeah, if the offensive line, if this is an offense that doesn't protect the quarterback well, and they struggle with that, yeah, I think that's something that we
At
can all see.
350, I think all you have to do is pretty much stand up and do old school blocking.
I guess so.
I don't know. I'm kind of interested. This is the first real year in a number of years that you're going into the offseason, into the regular season, with an offensive line that you're like, ooh, massive. Before you were like, I hope this guy gets healthy. I hope he can do this. I hope Savaiinaia can play on the left side. I hope this, and there's not a lot of that. Like, whether they perform or not, that's a whole different story. But for the most part, it seems like everybody's going to be in a perfect position to succeed.
Yeah, you hope so. I mean, like, that is, you want this all to be set up, and they do. Obviously, they have a lot of hope that they're supporting Malik Willis the right way and giving him what he needs. And so that was part of it as well. Like, they didn't want to be into this with, oh, this guy's uncomfortable here. We have a guy who's kind of a journeyman putting over here. They just wanted it figured out. And then, they're giving themselves some kind of an out if Austin Jackson doesn't work out after this year, because he continues to have injuries. So I think that was probably, I don't even know if he's going to be long for here anyway, because I don't think Caden Proctor is going to play his whole career at guard. I would be surprised by that.
No, he won't. But this is, remember last year, this is kind of what I was asking about
2 years ago.
2 years ago. This is kind of what I was saying about Paul 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Put him at left guard. Let him, learn against one of the best to do it, and learn how these fits and these stunts and these. So when he moves out, he'll have a better understanding. So now he would be able to go to Proctor and say, okay, here's where, because he got it from somebody who, played left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But again, The only pass I'll give him then is,
but it's not going to go anywhere. Like if it is one of those things where if he does struggle and Bain does have a monster, yeah, it's going to be one of those. It's just going to be like Justin Herbert and Tua. It's going to be one of those things we always look at and justify. And people will get sensitive about it on both sides. The people who are Hurricanes fans who wanted Rueben Bain will be sensitive about it, and the people who aren't Hurricanes fans or just Dolphin fans and want to work out will be sensitive about it. Because we've seen this. We just saw it at a much more glamorous position with Tua and Justin Herbert. It's going to be that pretty much reincarnated. Kind of had this last year with TJ Warren and Kenneth Grant. You're like, oh, man, TJ Warren looks like a freak right away. Kenneth Grant took a little bit. So we'll see. But, yeah, you kind of need it to be good right away. Like, that's the hope. And I don't know if that's a fair thing, but I would hope that the line is figured out and everybody's in a good spot and they can mow some people over.
I would say, like, you have to be patient, even though you may need it. You can't in the first month of the season go, oh, well, this guy's a bust, because, we kind of did that last year with Kenneth Grant, and he ended up coming around a little bit. He's a young player. So I think everybody is in patient mode. But once football starts, it may really be tested.
Right. Well, it's also one of these things that's tough because, you look at a lot of the odds. The Dolphins have the second worst odds for Super Bowl this year. So in like all these mock drafts, they're picking number 2. And honestly, that's probably like what you would, I don't think the Jets expect to be good this year. I think they're probably looking to, who knows? I know Aaron Glenn's kind of on the hot seat. He's on a toasty seat. I won't say it's hot yet.
Right.
But I think the Jets fan probably wants to get into the QB class that everybody says is going to be so great next year and be in that with either getting Moore or getting Arch Manning or whomever. And the Dolphins are in a spot where they're not necessarily tanking for a QB that we think, because Malik Willis is supposed to be the answer. That's the guy that the GM believes in, and he's very convicted in his beliefs. That's cool. But that also puts you in a bit of a strange spot of like, what should the expectations be? Because I don't know what I don't know what weapons this guy has to throw to. Understandably, they got rid of Jalen Waddle. They don't have Tyreek Hill. We think Dulcich is decent. I don't think Chris Bell, you should rush him, even though I did get very excited. Did you see what they said? You know what they're saying? Brittney, you know what they're saying?
What are they saying?
There was this piece by Mike Sando of The Athletic. People are saying, I'm not saying this, but people are saying, executives are saying, all right, real important football people, they're calling Chris Bell Deebo Samuel, but faster.
Well, he's not playing this year, so you don't have to worry about it.
I don't know.
No, don't do it.
I don't know.
One of the things I absolutely hate about organizations, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to say it again because I've seen it happen a couple of times and it bothered me to no end. You draft the guy and say, we're going to sit him out for a year. And then midway through the season, the guys end up playing and struggling because he's not 100% healthy.
Deebo Samuel, though, dude.
You can't
faster. Speedo Deebo.
Didn't they say they were going to redshirt him?
They didn't say that.
Yes, they did.
They did not say that.
They
did not say redshirt. They did not say that. This is going to take his time, heal the right way. He got his ACL torn in November.
So that means at a minimum November.
Yeah.
Which they'll put him on IR. I'm just saying.
Must be science. We got to see. Look good in his recovery.
The crazy thing is
I want to throw Antonelli at you right now.
Why?
Because he's little.
Why are you bringing him into this?
I just was thinking of a little person.
He could be ahead of schedule.
He could be.
You were the first person after he got drafted that said to let him heal. It's not beat science.
Yeah. But then I saw the description of faster Deebo Samuel. I was like, oh, that's kind of good.
Your mind.
We need that.
Dude. Can you stop?
What?
Please stop.
I'm not stopping. I'm not doing anything. I'm being responsible.
You are. You're being ridiculous.
No, I'm not being ridiculous, dude.
You are. Oh my God.
What?
The kicker celebrating the field goal. Except
You can't do that. What are you doing? Just put Twitter away. You're just getting fooled all show.
All right.
You're not going to put it away, though.
No.
So,
No.
you know, like half of it, though. Like, you're in there. You're not engaged.
I am engaged.
Same for the breaks.
I am engaged.
Look up the thing about Chris Bell, where he's faster Deebo. Look that up.
I don't have to look it up. I'm looking at it.
Look it up.
I'm looking at the source. You know what they say, Leroy.
Mm-hmm. Take a break. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Jay Gatto says he's going Marlins minus a run and a half today, and Sandy over 5.5 Ks. We need to get some offense going, that's for sure.
Marlins minus 1.5?
Yeah, well, the Orioles have been reeling. I think they're thinking at home, Sandman on the hill. That's why.
Well, they're not striking out. They're just hitting balls straight to people.
Aaron Nola's a pain in the ass. He's always done well against the Marlins.
Right.
He's one of these guys, been around forever. I feel like he's been a Philly basically, I don't know, like since Cole Hamels. Still hanging around, still doing the thing. You know, but he's very frustrating. Good pitcher. Very frustrating with it. The NBA playoffs rolling on, NHL playoffs. John Pooper's gone. See ya, you bum. Happy you're gone. Kiss my ass. Miami Hurricanes had their spring game pretty recently. You see these quotes from Mario Cristobal? Tough. You see these, Brittney?
No, I did not.
So he told On 3. I had to make sure it was On 3 because No 3 is almost better than NBA Central. It always gets me. It's tough. No 3. That's probably I think that's the trickiest one because I believe anything in college sports these days. Some of the headlines that go around college sports, you're like, that has to be fiction. That can't be real. But these quotes, he says, quote, "We haven't done bleep. The 2026 Miami Hurricanes haven't won bleep. We haven't done a thing." And then on being in the hunt, this is what he said. "I believe in self-fulfilling prophecy. You start thinking like that, being hunted, you will start acting and playing like that. If my dad ever heard me talk about that, he would rise from the grave and beat the living bleep out of me. Oh, we have a target on our back. It ain't ever going to be that mindset." Those are tough quotes. I like that. Tough.
All right.
What? Why don't you have fun?
Because in most cases, like Mario says it with a little more flair.
A lot of gas being put into the Canes tires, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm not. You misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not saying they're not going to be good. I'm not saying anything that he says is not true. But I am saying that if you ask any coach this time of year about next year, the first thing they say is next year is not last year. We got to do it all over again.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm saying exactly what he's saying. He's saying about 26 ain't got nothing to do with 25. That's basically what
he's saying is we're still hunting, dude. All right, we're not gonna be sitting here. You know what happens when you act like the hunted? You become Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd had a good run.
No, he didn't. He was always getting duped by the rabbit.
He was always saying, "What's cooking, Doc?" Rabbit.
That was funny you said that. Elmer Fudd didn't say that.
I know.
You don't know your Looney Tunes, dude.
I don't know Looney Tunes.
You don't know your Looney
Really?
Tunes. Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay, whatever.
What's your deal today, huh? What's wrong? You didn't get enough energy out on the golf course?
Nah, it sucked the life out of me, dude. It was a long day.
I can tell.
It was a long day, but it was fun.
You like those quotes, Brittney?
Yeah, they get you fired up.
They do get me fired up. He doesn't want to be fired up about
He
it.
never wants to be fired up about anything. He doesn't, like
No.
you said, he doesn't want to have fun.
I'm being honest. There is nothing that anybody could say to me on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, that would get me excited about football played in the fall.
Cinco de Mario.
I want to
You
Cinco
walked right-
your ass right out of that chair right now.
Why, dude?
Because you're doing you.
He walked right into that
I know.
one.
Thanks, Brittney. I appreciate it.
You should have seen
Like,
how.
she's like looking. She's like over there going, "Don't fall for it.
Yeah.
Don't fall for it." They got him again.
Yeah.
You didn't even think that though, right? Did you think he was going there?
I knew he was gonna say something. He had the face.
What face?
The little blinky eyes.
I don't have blinky eyes.
You-
I'm not thinking anything. All I'm
Yeah.
saying is it's exciting.
Look, dude, it's May.
So?
Calm down.
Why? What are you putting it? I'm sorry. Do we have playoff games?
You don't have football either.
So? Yeah, why can't I look forward to it? What are you doing?
You can look forward
What's taking
to
up
it.
your time today?
Hmm?
What's taking up your time today?
You.
I don't understand. Like, what would you prefer to be dissecting, Professor? The guy had a team in the championship
but I'm
game.
not getting all.
He doesn't want to be hunted.
But I'm not gonna get all warm and fuzzy about football in May.
You better not get fuzzy around Mario Cristobal. He doesn't get fuzzy. Tough. There's nothing tough about fuzzy.
You were easily had.
I'm not easily had
by coach talk.
Focused.
Easily had.
I'm not easily had.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are. It's not that I'm not excited. I am really excited about Canes football this year.
Doesn't seem like
quarterback. Like they just gonna keep retooling on that O-line. Tony.
See that Heroes Welcome he got this weekend?
Where?
He was doing a youth camp.
Oh, okay.
And like the kids were going crazy for him.
Yeah. You know why? They look at him and go, I guess I don't have to be 6'3", 270 to play this game. Just got to be fast as hell.
Yeah, it's faster than everybody.
Yeah.
Runs away from everybody.
So here's it. Like, no matter what anybody says about football this year, and this is going to happen this week because this is rookie minicamp.
Yeah.
Right? There's nothing that anybody could say that's going to, like, get me excited about what they're going to do in the fall. There's a lot of things that go on from now to then. So I just don't get caught up in it.
Yeah, but neither is Mario. I think that's the point. Is he's not going to become some kind of Garfield fat cat off of what they did last year.
I mean, I didn't expect it though. He's always been true.
You never know. You don't think you expect it, and then you have to deal with the winning. You got to deal with the success.
All right.
And now you got to still, but one thing that you got to make sure is you still got the carrot to check.
You said Leroy can't let Mario out yuck him. It's a football thing. Like I've told you since you met. If football is the most negative reinforced sport. So no matter how much you congratulate a coach or a team or whatever, that coach is going to go to something that Mario said just now. So knowing that, I just don't get too excited about football in May. Sorry. Doesn't mean I'm not excited for the Cane season to start. It doesn't mean I don't think they're going to be good.
But you got one note. Like you do the same thing on any sport.
Yes. And I told you my background.
Yeah, but I don't understand.
You should be used to it by now.
When do you enjoy something?
I do enjoy it. I enjoyed the hell out of Cane season.
Why can't you enjoy talking about Cane season coming up? What's the harm?
When football comes around,
what's the harm?
In talking about it now?
Yeah.
Because there's no real indication of anything. They're not playing football.
Not
really?
That's
so
not
you
true.
know how good they're going to be based on now.
Tough.
This is why I hate talking to children.
Why?
Because you really you won't answer the question because you know what the answer is and you won't go there.
I do know the answer. You just you don't like the methods to the mean.
As what so far, based on what you've seen, you think you have an indication of how many games they're going to win or lose?
Yeah, of course, 16. Maybe 15 if they don't need that extra game. We'll see.
Wow.
Disagree?
You say it's like dealing with a child.
Why?
I'm just like.
Who you worried about?
You're like, please don't turn off.
Who you worried about?
Please don't turn off Looney Tunes. I'm not worried about anybody. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't if I'm not worried about what's happening with the Canes at this moment, I'm sure as hell not looking at to say, oh, this team could possibly beat the Canes. There's no football. They're not even close.
I mean, we are close. It's going to be here before you know it.
No, it won't.
It'll be here before you know it.
How many months are we away from football?
Is it May?
Yep.
It's 4 months away. It's not that far.
It's a quarter of the season.
It should be here before you know it. And summer flies.
Oh, my goodness. Ugh. We're not even in hurricane season yet. And you're already talking.
You mean like the hurricane season, like of storms?
Yeah.
You're right.
What's wrong?
I'll tell you this. Let's put
wait, Brittney. Wait. What other hurricane season I think I was talking about?
I thought you meant I didn't know.
Or you are talking about hurricanes.
I didn't know if you were talking
about
but
I'm
actual
already
hurricanes.
I'm already complaining about him getting on the bandwagon so early, right? That they're not close to playing football. And then I say hurricane season. You think I'm talking about them? You think I'm doing a you?
You know who got their shutters up? That's your question. Do you know as
I'm
the
not
shutters
playing
up?
your stupid
Do
game.
you know as
No.
the shutters up?
Ask Brittney.
Brittney, you know as their shutters up?
Please enlighten me.
The ACC, dude. That's who has their shutters up. Tabo Sweeney's talking to NIL. I hope I'm safe. He's not. All right, sorry, I won't talk about it anymore. Classic yum yucker.
So I never have a problem with you talking. You don't think you maybe take it a bit too far?
I'm just reading the quotes.
No. You don't think you've taken this a bit too far?
Why? Because I said the ACC has its shutters up.
Even before that.
Do you see how fast that intangible wide receiver we got from Duke is?
You would rally behind him.
Why?
You know why.
Why? Oh, I can't root for an intangible?
No, you can. You can. Slot receiver?
No.
Outside guy?
Yeah.
All right.
He had 1,000 last year.
Hmm?
He had 1,000 last year for Duke. He was
Yeah.
Mentz's best friend.
Yeah.
Bringing that chemistry down here. And now they're away from annoying Manny Diaz.
Guess what?
Hmm?
You know what he gonna say to what's the receiver's name?
Hmm.
No, what's his name?
Cooper Barkate?
Cooper. All right, Cooper. All right. Coop for short. Come over here.
Mhm.
We had some good times at Duke. I'm in Miami now. That's Malachi Tony's show.
It is Malachi Tony's show.
Okay.
But you want to know what you need? An opening act.
No, you don't.
Sure you do.
No. Malachi Tony comes out and gives you like some funky beats so he get a little hitch.
What?
A little something like that. And then when he's the main concert, he goes deep.
You ever heard of a 1-2 punch?
Heard a 1-2 step. I got him.
He didn't get me. I liked it. Also, it doesn't make sense. You just it's like
What?
Ciara. I don't get it.
Never heard of a 1-2 punch.
You've never heard of a 1-2 punch? Really?
You know how many 1-2 punches I've been a part of?
Yeah. You were the two.
Let's see. In Cleveland, Thunder and Lightning. In Minnesota, what was it?
Yeah, Randy and Chris were 1-2 punch.
Which one almost won?
Randy. Not in his own mind. Chris will tell you it was one. He was 1N1 and N2.
Like to have that conversation with him. Before or after we have the conversation about him marrying me.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Dude, I was eating turkey and I'm like, what? No. We good.
Taking a break. We'll play a little Damage is Done, my friend. Next. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Time to get to our favorite Tuesday game. The damage is done, my friend. Go around the room, say where the damage has been done. You guys get it at this point, huh? First, I want to let you guys know about WQAM's Whiskey Stars and Cigars presented by Edmore Sawgrass Auto Mall. It returns this Friday. Talk sports unfiltered with our on-air host at Tabacone Cigars and Spirits in Plantation, starting at 6 p.m. at Plantation Walk. And we'll have some special guests. The Heat's Davion Mitchell is going to be there. Bernie, the Heat Dancers. It's going to be a Heat party there, man. So come on by, enjoy a nice Scotch whiskey. I'm going to look at Davion Mitchell and be like, hey, you know about this ping pong ball? Wink.
I can't promise nothing.
Wink.
I can't promise I'll behave.
You don't have to behave. You just need to be there. Come on by. You enjoy a nice Scotch whiskey from Johnny Walker, a smooth cigar from Drew Estate. The event is free. Just stop by. Get all the info now at WQAM.com. You must be 21 or older. And we'll see you at 6 p.m. Friday at Tabacone Cigars and Spirits at Plantation Walk. Whiskey Stars and Cigars presented by Edmore Sawgrass Auto Mall. 4 brands, 1 location, your local Cadillac, Buick, GMC, and Chevy dealer. I'll go first. Is Patrick Beverley still yapping?
He's not even playing.
Yeah, I know. He's podcasting. I don't know if anybody knows he's a podcaster. And he said, this is from Heat Central's Twitter. He has said, Patrick Beverley thinks Dwyane Wade was hoping James Harden lost in Game 7. Quote, y'all was ready to throw James Harden's legacy away after one game. Y'all had the tweets. I know Dwyane Wade had something to tweet if the Cavaliers would have lost. Patrick Beverley, dude, can I just tell you something, man? The damage is done, my friend. That is his legacy. His legacy is he stinks in the playoffs, which, by the way, he also stunk in Game 7. This is the pony that you're riding, and your pony has a limp leg. The damage is done, Patrick Beverley. This is not only a battle you've lost, it is a war you've lost against Dwyane Wade. The fact that you felt the need to stir up this hornet's nest, it's just like Dwyane Wade said, clicks must be, they must be few and far between, because is this the only note that you have is riding the hope that James Harden is going to win the championship? He's not, because he's never going to win the championship. Because he's a fat bum who's never going to win an NBA championship. So stop bothering Dwyane Wade. You want to know what he's doing? Here's what Dwyane Wade was doing. Enjoying the Met Gala. That's what he's doing. Enjoying his life, not podcasting. When he podcasts about interesting stuff, not like you, who podcasts only about him and James Harden. Which somehow you're like, this is interesting. It's not interesting. Oh, he's doing it when he's 37. Yeah, because he hasn't won. If he had the hardware of Dwyane Wade, do you want to know where James Harden would be right now? With his feet up at the strip club. But he's still trying to chase the dragon of winning a championship, which he's never going to do. This whole thing about longevity this, longevity that. What about winning right away? How about coming right into the league and winning?
Who does that?
Dwyane Wade did.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that, but that's a rare occurrence.
Exactly, Leroy. A one that should be what? Celebrated. And this guy's sitting on his microphone like a hater. Oh, no, Dwyane Wade had tweets ready. No, I have tweets ready. But you want to know something? I'm just going to have them on repeat from what I had in 2014, in 2015, in 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and now 26, because James Harden does the same thing every playoffs. That's his legacy. There's no, we're going to throw out his legacy. His legacy is decided.
So question, the only way he can turn it around is if the team he's on wins the championship.
Yes.
Okay.
And he can't stink. He can't be a coattail rider. Yeah.
But I don't think he's going to be the number one.
Oh, well, you want to know why? Because his legacy's set. As a number one, you want to know what happens? Nothing. It's set already. That's why it's a ridiculous point from Patrick Beverley.
All right.
Oh, we're going to throw out his legacy. Don't have to. His legacy is written in poop. Right up there. That's his playoff legacy.
Done.
He stinks in the playoffs, particularly in Game 6 and 7. And he stunk again. Thank God. He's like, oh, Jared Allen, thank you. Whew. Thank you for that 20 and 11. I needed that. He's like, you sure did, buddy. Want to go to the strip club? Yeah, all right, I'll take you.
So you think Jared Allen said you sure did, buddy?
You sure didn't help on that one. Anyway, what do you got for damages done?
So my damage is done, and you called it, right? The Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
You had a good thing going. Jaylen Brown was damn near the MVP, but you love Tatum so much. You injected him back into the lineup and the game and whatever, and then they look like the old Celtics, right? Like, I don't know why you guys can't warm up to Jaylen Brown, who had you as the 2 seed all year?
Yep.
And soon as Tatum we got Tatum. We got Tatum.
We love him.
We love him. And guess what? Now you're home watching because you can't leave well enough alone.
Yep.
Good for you. Proud of you.
Enjoy Cancun.
Enjoy Cancun.
Welcome.
Not to mention, weren't they up 3-1?
They sure were.
Mm-hmm.
You want a daiquiri, Pritchard?
Now, let's take it a step further.
Yeah.
We had other teams to be down 3-1, and boy, were they peacocking. Well, you're on that list now.
Yep.
I don't want to hear, say your thing. We weren't even supposed to be here.
We weren't supposed to be here. We were supposed to be a 4 seed.
Yeah.
Nah, sorry. You were
too late.
Vegas said you were the East favorites.
Yes, by a lot.
You were the East favorites, and you couldn't even get out of the first round against some of the biggest losers of the last 20 years. The Sixers?
Do you just see what the Knicks did to that same team you lost game 7 to?
You blew it to Joel Embiid, dude. Never been to the conference finals.
He's never been to the conference finals?
Never been to the conference finals,
What
Leroy.
was that one where
you want to know
with Jimmy?
That was the semis.
Oh, when Kawhi made that crazy shot?
Yep.
That bounced.
Yep. Fun guy. And then, of course, who could forget them losing to Trae Young because Ben Simmons refused to dunk. Anyway, good one, Leroy. Brittney, what damage is done for you today?
I have 2 damages is done.
I'll allow it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll be quick.
Let me guess. Does it involve wheels in a car?
Partly, but not really. It goes to Hard Rock Stadium.
Okay.
Because I went Thursday night to the opening night party for F1, and we walked the pit lane and everything. But we had paid for parking, which was only $10. And they gave us on Hard Rock's website, they said, this is where the parking lot is. Put this address in and it'll take you to the parking lot. They kept showing us how to get there through the street where the turnpike goes into Hard Rock Stadium. What they don't realize is that that's a part of the track and you cannot turn there.
So you couldn't figure out how to get to the parking lot.
So we literally could not figure out how to get to our parking, and it was going to take us from where we were to get on the turnpike to come the other way around to get to the parking lot. It was going to take us 30 extra minutes. So we were like, absolutely not. So we have a friend that lives by the stadium, and we're like, hey, can we park at your house and we'll just Uber as close as we can to the stadium? She's like, yeah, come park. Don't Uber. I'll take you guys to the gas station that's closest there, and there's a gate that you guys should be able to walk into.
That's nice of her.
Yeah, great. We get there. We're on time. We're not going to miss. They had pre-shows of some drivers were going to come and talk, so we were really excited. We walked to the gate. The gate's closed.
Oh no.
And I'm like, are you serious? And then we're asking people, hey, which gate do we have to enter through to get to where we want to go? Like, oh, you have to go to gate 3. That's the only gate that's open. Mind you, gate 3 is on the other side of
Is that where the walkways are?
So yeah, it's that bridge. That's
Okay.
where gate 3 is. I was by gate 8, which is right next to the Dolphins facility.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
That's not a short walk.
No, we measured it, and it was a 20-minute walk. It was 0.7 miles.
Man.
And it It was so hot. It was so ridiculous. And so my damage is done goes to Hard Rock Stadium because you know what? I understand why you're not getting a Super Bowl because you clearly do not have the infrastructure to handle events like this.
I want to talk about that Super Bowl thing here in a second, but go ahead with your other damages done.
Okay, and then my other damage is done goes to myself because I'm severely sunburnt and I got fooled by the weather and thinking that because it was going to be cloudy and rainy all day, I did not need to wear sunblock. And now I'm in so much pain. So my damage goes to myself on that one.
Yeah, my wife is talking about this sunblock because we're going to Mexico this summer for vacation, and she's like, we need to bring we wanted to like check bags, but then she's like, well, I think we should check a bag because we need the sunblock. I'm like, how much sunblock do you think we're gonna go through?
Wait. You're going to Mexico, just you and her or whole family?
Family.
And you're only bringing carry-ons?
That's my plan. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I thought. But then she pivoted this past weekend. She goes, I think we need to check a bag for the sunblock. And I'm like,
she's not wrong.
How much sunblock do you think we need?
You want to buy it at the resort?
No, I don't want to buy it.
$17?
Like, how much sunblock do you need?
Hey,
I feel like the sunblock that I have in my house.
Can I just tell you? White folks are crazy because y'all always underestimate the sun.
Yeah, but dude, I've bought. I think in my life I haven't bought that much sunblock.
Well, the thing is like it's the size of the bottle.
She's disguising it as
that's true
sunblock,
but it's the size of the bottle. If you can only take less than 3.4 ounces, which most sunblocks are more than that, and you can't take aerosol cans unless they're checked.
Yeah, sea turtles.
Exactly. So she's not wrong.
Yeah, but am I going to go through 4 bottles of lotion?
I don't think that's the point.
Have you ever found
even if you take one big bottle, you can't take it on a carry-on.
We got this for old Mr. Cheapskate here. I want you tomorrow to bring a bottle of 3-ounce
lotion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will. I'll go to the travel section.
Huh?
Travel section.
And how many of those are you going to need?
I feel like 1.
For the whole
for how
trip?
long are you
and
gonna
all
be
your
there
for a week?
All your
for a
all
week?
And all your non-tanning family?
I tan.
No, they burn.
Tobin, you're gonna come back burnt.
No, he may not burn. He may
Florida. It's not like I come from Wisconsin.
He may not burn.
Okay, I'm burnt right now. I'm burnt.
Hey, listen.
I'm not saying
Your
don't
family's
wear
got
it.
some fair skin.
I'm not saying don't wear it. I'm just saying how much do we need? What do you need? A Costco order of suntan lotion?
Yeah.
How much do we need?
Just like 2
You're
big
gonna put it in-
bottles.
if you go in the, if you get up and say, you know what, I want to go spend some time in the water. Boop boop. Then you come in and you eat lunch, you take a shower, and then you go back in the evening. Boop. Boop. That's twice in one day.
What is
For
that
you.
sound you're making?
I'm putting a little lotion on. It places the lotion in the basket. So, like, yeah, what is wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me. I just thought I was like, that's why we need it. All right, fine.
And the other thing is, take it from me. This is not the hill you want to stand on, my friend.
It's not a hill. I just
Yes,
like
it
it
is.
just think it's a lot of
Just
it's a lot
even
of
the
lotion.
questions that you're asking, like, no, dude.
We'll take a break. Back with more for this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Leroy, can we get a weather update brought to us by Tornado Roofing and Contracting? Storm season is rolling in. Make sure your home is ready and get your free roof and window estimate today. Visit tornadoroofing.com. On NBC? I don't know that lady. I don't know her.
No, me neither. Oh, we got a little. I don't know about them low pressures and all that, but I can tell you about what's going on outside right now. Looking out west, it looks like it is a little bit cloudy.
Mm-hmm.
So I would expect a shower at some point during the evening because, like, again, it's that time of year. It is hot as hell. Was it 88 degrees, I'm guessing? The winds are 10 miles an hour. Out of the east still. And the way it works this time of year when it comes out of the east, this will blow all the way out west. The west winds and east winds will meet, and then it rains in West Broward and Palm Beach and whatever in the evenings. That's just the way it works. That's this little cycle during the course of the year. Otherwise, gotta tell you, still a pretty nice day as Aston Martin drives by. Ooh, nice. Fancy. Yeah, gray.
Fancy.
Yep.
Wow.
Hit the gas, buddy. You're driving that thing like a bus.
The Marlins, we'll get to our headlines here, which are brought to you by Doral Hyundai in Miami. We go to the beach for a little solcito, and Mrs. Tobin asked me to put in 4 bottles of sun lotion to not get burnt. No, just kidding. And when we want a low price, we know you always pay less with your Pricito de Mayo at Doral Hyundai. Marlins lost yesterday 1-0. Joe Mack, cool name. He made his Marlins and MLB debut. This is what Clayton McCullough had to say on the rookie catcher.
Very confident and smooth behind the plate. The ability to smother some of those balls in the dirt the way he did. I thought he framed very well, and I think the defenses we've seen him catch. I mean, that's what he came in here today and seemed like he was very comfortable and played well. And offensively, I mean, you too much to take from a debut. You get up there and you go try to get something you can hit. And he might have been probably thinking about that first at bat since he heard the news he was coming up here. And so you take a little while offensively, to get up here and let yourself just relax and go take quality at bats. But I thought, behind the plate, he really, seemed, very calm and did a nice job.
Yeah, they banished Augustine Ramirez to the jumbo shrimp. They're like, he's going to learn. They still want him to catch. They don't want to move him to a new position, which damage may be done there. I mean, you may just want to move him to a new position. Let him just focus on, hey, this is just me. What's Augustine? What's he, like 24?
If that. That's the only thing I hated about baseball. What? It takes forever.
24 years old. Give him a first baseman's mitt. Let's hit some tater tots. All right. Enough of this catching nonsense.
You think it's just already ready to give up on it?
Just think it's time. Like he already was too focused on the catching this year, and look what it did to him. It ruined him.
And he wasn't catching.
He couldn't hit any home runs. Yeah.
And he wasn't
catching. Let him focus on hitting,
I mean, that's like, I got to tell you, I think he played catcher too cool. On the one knee, trying to be all.
Everybody does that now, though. That's the style.
I know, but he good enough.
That's what everybody does, though. That's how they teach him.
Sometimes, listen, when you are not good like that, you need fundamental baseball. That means you got to do everything by the book. No one legs, no one knee, none of that. No.
But the book now is different. It'd be like saying, like, don't catch the ball with one hand anymore in football. That's what they do. That's what they do.
I don't like it. That's why he's in the Yotes.
He's on the Jacksonville Jumbo Yotes.
The Jumbo Yotes. Jumbo shrimp.
Clayton McCullough, this is what he had to say on the Marlins getting no runs yesterday.
I was okay with the at-bats. I think sometimes guys just, make good pitches and getting some counts. And I think his ability to throw his breaking ball sometimes in 3-2 counts and some behind-in counts and able to keep you off balance. Again, he's just been a very good pitcher in this league for a long time. And tonight, I think he, just mixed things well. And in the ninth there, we hit a couple balls hard. Stowie was probably one of his better swings. I think he's put on a ball and Otto hits a bullet that just happened, unfortunately, on the ground right at Trey. So, X hit some balls hard again. So, yeah, there were, kind of more scattered moments of us offensively tonight. We just didn't have that inning where we were able to, string some together.
Yeah, well, fix it, dude. All right, enough of this nonsense. Let the Phillies win 3 out of 4 here. Ridiculous. Orioles are real, and you better get a win tonight. Tired of this nonsense.
I tell you what, they play a lot of baseball.
They sure do. Never ends.
This is 5 days in a row,
dude.
Like,
just keeps going. Just keeps going.
The ebbs and flows of baseball are unlike any other sport. Like basketball has a little bit of that. You can't have none of that in football. There's no ebbs and flows.
Owen Casey had look at that first 2 series that he had. I mean, this guy, he is terrible now. He's getting up there.
But that's why I just think
it's a coin flip that he's even gonna get up there and not strike out. He gets up there every time and he strikes out now.
I mean, for a young player, sometimes you get off to a good start. You go, oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
And then you realize it was easy against him because he sucks too.
1 week of it, and that's where they're at. So Brittney was mentioning last segment about the F1, and so that the Hard Rock Stadium is now apparently not up for snuff anymore. And apparently Stephen Ross doesn't really even care. He's like, all right, well, they're like, well, you're not in the rotation anymore for Super Bowls. We haven't had a Super Bowl since when? The 2020?
Yeah, 2020.
When the Chiefs won?
Mm-hmm.
That was fun driving all the way to Miami.
Oh, man.
Oh,
that sucked.
That's not the worst part. Brittney, we were doing the 6 o'clock show.
Yeah.
6 a.m.
Yep.
We had to go to Miami Convention Center every day.
Which was weird because I guess they just wanted the ambiance of Miami because the Super Bowl before that, Colts Saints, everything was in Broward. Broward hosted everything, which would make more sense.
Well, they did the same thing with the national championship. It was in the same spot. Right.
I know.
But I think it's maybe more accommodating.
Maybe.
Because it's big.
That fan convention center was great.
Right.
But Stephen Ross has apparently been told that the Dolphins don't have the facilities and the upkeep to host Super Bowls anymore.
No, it's the surrounding areas. They don't have the infrastructure.
Yeah, they don't have the infrastructure
to have all of the
which
things
they don't.
But hold
the
on,
NFL wants to put on.
Yeah, but how do they not? Like they've hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody. What's changed?
Well,
how is it possible that Dolphins
fan
don't have it?
experience stuff.
Well, I think
Fan experience.
That's
the fan experience is you get to be in Miami.
No, they do a lot of stuff around all these stadiums and go ahead, Brittney.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Go.
They do a lot of stuff around these stadiums, and the NFL comes in and wants to build all these structures around the stadium, and they don't have, because with the tennis stuff, with the facility across the street, with all these things, it's eating up that space where the NFL would come in and put like Cirque du Soleil. Like Cirque du Soleil comes in, they used to have like a ton of room for that. Now they don't.
Who cares? Who cares?
Who cares? He does F1 every year.
The attraction
and he does tennis every year. He does not care.
What doesn't Miami like the part of the reason you have it here and LA and Vegas is these are places people want to go. Like you can have all the infrastructure you want in Minnesota with your new stadium. It's Minnesota. No respect. But you know what I mean. It's like
no. Again,
if you have
here's the deal.
You can have a new stadium anywhere. That's cool. But like the attraction is you have a city and a place people want to go to.
I would say this: I'm more insulted by the NFL dangling a Super Bowl to get teams to build a new stadium than they are by saying you don't have the infrastructure to have a team. Oh, have a game.
Just put a canopy up there. What else? What do you need?
Canopy
at the stadium.
But I think that it's
the
already
stadium is fine.
They've taken so much space from the surrounding area as it is with F1, with tennis. They have taken like the Hurricanes parking situation has gotten 10 times worse. I have family who has season tickets who have been moved around because they've had to take away so much parking. Not even from that, just the track in general too, like the paddock that they built on the side of the stadium, all that stuff. Like F1 took up a ton of space. Tennis, they have a specific. Now they have a tennis court the whole year round, all year round.
They do other events there.
Yeah. So it's like they've taken so much surrounding space that it's hard to. I think it's difficult to have the infrastructure to have a Super Bowl there. There's not enough space for parking for the amount of people that are going to be here for a Super Bowl.
Want to know the other shocker?
What's that?
I'm almost 100% sure.
Mm-hmm.
The NFL rents the stadium, so you don't. It's not your show.
Yeah, I mean the attraction is always like you're bringing
The
it into town and all that
bringing
type of stuff.
business for
And he's
other-
making a
right.
gazillion dollars on the vroom vroom.
Right.
They're
And the
literally
tennis.
extending the paddock. They just announced it.
No, listen, that's part of what's has upped the value
every
of the
year.
franchise.
I'm not risking the money I get every year for once every 8 years.
Already, he's sitting here, but I'm just sitting here being like, look, if you're the NFL and you don't want to have a Super Bowl in Miami, that's a you problem. Like if you think you need all this stuff to have a Super Bowl, like the attraction is here. That's
you know what I would say?
That's the facility.
You know what I would say as a counterpoint?
Good.
At least down here, we don't have to stay on freaking boats.
Right. No, but that's my point. Is like, in Jacksonville,
stay on cruise ships.
In Jacksonville, you need upgraded facilities. In the Midwest, you need upgraded facilities. The attraction to the Super Bowl in Miami is Miami. Like that's supposed to be the thing.
There's a couple places, San Diego.
Yeah, dude.
LA.
Like if I was Stephen Ross, I'd be like, you serious? Like, why don't you guys have owners meetings here like every year? Where's the facilities there? No good? Like, of course. What do you mean I need upgraded facilities? And you want me to put away my gazillion vroom vrooms? No.
Also, they moved the Dolphins facility on site, so that's also taken away from a lot of space as well.
Mm-hmm. It's just like I mean, something that comes once every 7 or 8 years versus income that you have every year. And this is not small events either. F1 is like a Super Bowl every year, right? And then you have the tennis. That's a big event. So like, like we say, you're not kicking us out. We kicking you out.
I just think it's a silly thing for the NFL to ask. It's like, could you guys
They didn't even ask.
Could you but even the idea that he's sitting there like being like, all right, do we upgrade more stuff that they need? It's like, what possibly more could you need to lure people down here?
You know it's gonna be amazing. They're literally gonna have a Super Bowl in Cleveland.
Yeah, great. Enjoy that.
No, but I'm just saying.
But enjoy that.
I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? Like how stupid that is.
This is rewarding. You're not rewarding people for having.
There's no reward to going to Cleveland. It's Cleveland. Sorry.
Exactly. No, stop apologizing to me.
I'm just telling you. Like
I understand.
Great.
I understand the Cleveland dynamic.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Dynamic's the wrong word to put for it.
What should I put?
Just existing.
I mean, it was the first place I had my euro.
The what?
The euro.
Like the Greek delicacy?
Yeah, they used to have the little euro stands when you leave.
That's
the
what I
club.
served at the Super Bowl when I was a concession person. We were in the Miami sub stand, and I
How
cut
many
the
did you
euros.
eat?
I would eat the meat
Oh
singularly.
no! You know what? Here's what's crazy. I remember when I was a kid and we did the thing at Superdome.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what you have to go into the stadium with: a bag of buns, a cup, and hamburger buns, because they don't count the meat; they count the buns. So you could eat as many hot dogs as you want, but
you could also just put spoilage. I wrote on the clipboard like, it fell. Spoilage.
So right now your insides are supposed to be just rotten. All the spoilage.
Spoilage.
You right on the bag.
Yeah,
Why is the bag empty?
We had a spill. All the water took out all these hot dog buns. Spoilage. They're like, really? Yeah. Sorry, man.
You know what? I'm starting to have a problem with stadium food anyway.
What's that?
Because you ever get a hot dog and the buns are stale?
Sure.
Enough of that.
Yeah.
Enough of that. You charging me all that money. I want a fresh damn
Yeah,
bun.
do you know how much I paid for a hot dog at F1 this weekend?
$20.
It was $12 for one singular tiny hot dog.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
For a regular size hot dog?
For a regular size hot dog.
That's highway.
Not even a foot longer with all the fixings on it?
That's why Stephen Ross could sell a percentage of his team for hundreds of millions of
Literally.
dollars.
And the only toppings they had was pickles, like pickled relish, horseradish, mustard, and ketchup. Those were the 4 things that you had an option for. And it was $12.
Carlos says it's bad enough the Dolphins are allergic to winning playoff games. The closest thing they had to it is gone. You know what? They probably shouldn't have had a Super Bowl until they win a playoff game, though. Like, it's been long enough. Like the
I
idea
mean, the Saint. No, I can't even say that.
you can't say for anybody. They've had the longest drought
No.
for winning a game. Yeah, they have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have.
Oh, because the Jets have had the
only
longest
teams
route of going to the
Of
playoffs.
going to the playoffs.
Right,
I'm
got
saying winning a game. No, they're numero uno, dude.
it. Wow.
Yep.
I was still playing football damn
That's
near.
pretty crazy.
Think about that.
Yeah, I have thought
I
about
just
that.
got done. I just got Brittney, no lie.
I wasn't alive, so if that makes anybody feel better.
Lars Smith.
I mean, can I just say this? Contrary to popular belief, I understand how fans feel about this because I spent my whole youth. My team never had a winning record
Can I tell you another thing that bothered me?
from the time I was 0 years old till the time I was 19. My team never had a winning record. Never.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I know, like, really, anybody, hey, y'all call y'all team the Aints and wore bags to the games?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I understand.
But here's the thing. You
I
want
was
to
too broke to have season tickets, so I didn't care as much, but
Can I tell you something that bothered me?
what bothered you?
I seen all these draft videos that came out, right? Like I watched yesterday. I watched the Cowboys make their trade with Sully. All right. And by the way, Sully not shook. All right. They tried that. Stephen Jones tried to big boy him.
What did he try to do?
They were trying to move up to get Caleb Downs. They wanted to go up a spot, right?
Yeah.
And they didn't think the Dolphins were going to trade Caleb Downs, but they thought that somebody was going to jump them to go get Caleb Downs. They were going to trade with the Dolphins.
Right.
So Sully's like they wanted to offer him a fifth, and Sully's like hung up the phone. He told Todd the intern to hang up the phone because he's like, Todd the intern here, who's talking? He says, it's Stephen Jones from the Cowboys. And then he goes, it's Stephen Jones, Mr. Sully. And then Sully's like, he wants a fifth. I'll do it for a fifth. Hangs up. Got multiple.
I've known people that have given up a 1 and a 2 to move up one spot.
Yeah.
Like top 5?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, come on.
But so I saw that, but I can tell you, I watched all the video. All right. It was pretty cool. I saw the pictures. And this damn Mike Florio, he scared away Troy Aikman. Where was Troy Aikman? Not in any of the war rooms, because this damn Florio's sticking his beak where it doesn't belong. And he's worried about his Monday Night Football broadcast. So Troy Aikman didn't look like he was able to hang for unless they hit him, unless he had like a disguise, like they put a mustache on.
Why is it that
him.
big of a deal?
He told. I feel bad for Troy Aikman. He said he wanted to enjoy the process.
Here's what I would say. I would have liked, and here's why I was okay with it. I want Hafley and Sully to be in the room, to be the dominant voices, and have every pick on them. Right? Because if it doesn't work out and something goes wrong, I sure as hell don't want to see you sitting in front of a mic or a TV saying, well, I probably should just listen to my gut.
No, he said every pick's on him. I'll give him credit for that.
So why
because I know this Florio, he's a fuddy-duddy, and he scared away Troy Aikman.
I don't think he did.
I think he did. I think he did, dude. Troy Aikman said he wanted to be there. He's not in any of the photos.
Okay. How do you know he didn't choose not to go?
I don't, but I also don't.
Yeah,
I don't, but I also suspect it was because of that rat bastard Mike Florio.
Can I just say this? In this organization, if you're doing things still based on how other people are going to feel, then you're never going to be a different team. You're never going to be a different
But it's not how he
franchise.
feels. Like, he picked those guys.
If he wanted to be there, right? I don't think nobody would have told him no.
I don't know.
No, like I'm not. No,
The only guy who's out here being, sounding the alarm is Florio, because how could he go by his Monday Night Football without it? Ridiculous, dude. Anyway, so NFL, I wish you no success. Kick rocks for not having Super Bowls here anymore. We don't even need you. We have everything else. Who cares? You don't want Super Bowls here? Good. I don't want you here.
Do you like?
Been there, done that. There's been a gazillion Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Here.
But do you really want a Super Bowl here?
I don't really care. But I'm annoyed that they have this idea. This idea. The end. It's like you said. Like, you got to bully people into new stadiums. This shakedown process the NFL has to have on cities. No, dude. Hey, we're not Kansas City. Respectfully,
That's
we're not.
what I was getting
We're
ready
not
to say.
Oklahoma. We're
People
not
are knocking down door to have events down
Yeah,
here. We're not knocking on doors to have events.
with all due respect. Kiss my ass. We don't want you here. All right, and get Troy Aikman and Florio. Mind your business.
Anything else?
No.
All right.
No, I'm gonna try this Celsius you got me though.
It tastes almost like a vibe, a retro vibe. Have a little sip. Retro vibe.
Let me get one more. I gotta like it.
Yeah.
Take a break. Back after this. Are you okay, man?
I hit my knee on the corner. Uh-oh. Hey. Yeah. You remember this? Was it me? Me?
I'm just supposed to ignore that you just screamed at the top of your lungs.
Yeah, it hurt.
I'm sorry.
So this song right here, we had Ethan Skolnick do the words to it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Hey, the beginning.
Didn't Marcos claim that he says potato, something like that?
No.
He was trying to break down, and he's like, "Yeah, that's what they say." I'm like, "I don't think so, man."
No one knows the lyrics to that song.
Yeah, I do.
What you just said was not lyrics.
Yeah, it was.
You just went.
No,
That's how he says it, though.
That is how he says it.
I understand that they're
says
words. He's saying words.
He said this
Sometimes
just the
they
beginning.
don't say words. Like I think if you listen to the Scat Man, it's just beat boop, and that's how the lyrics are. He's not saying any words.
Dude, you can't be an ass all the time. like that's why he's called the Scat Man, right? Because it's a dance. I'm telling you, if you which is like, listen, you're white.
Thank you.
You ain't whiter than Ethan,
No,
right?
I don't claim
And
to be.
so we had him try to figure out the lyrics to this song. It might have been the funniest thing. No chance.
Dade South sent us a video, and it was of a vicious animal attack that we were not expecting.
Oh my goodness,
you
dude! You can't do the volume, right?
I bleeped it out.
Oh my goodness!
So
okay.
I think we can. If I missed any, Brittney, I'm sorry, but you know, have it ready. But I'm pretty sure I got all the bad words because this guy is watching this family.
Like, wait, just imagine you in the woods. First of all, it don't seem like there should be more than 2 families in these woods.
No,
right? Let alone
it looks very remote.
It's very remote,
and you can see like the little dam right there because a beaver. This family apparently got a little too close. I'm imagining towards this beaver's hub.
Yeah,
and the beaver wasn't having it.
I was getting attacked by a beaver. Yo,
the beaver is right on his push.
Yeah. Look at this. Oh my god!
And he's viciously going after
him. Hey, look at that little kid. The dog. What's the dog doing?
Dog wants it.
No, you don't.
The dog's an idiot.
You can't have a high tail like that and think you gonna fight.
That kid tossed the hell out of that beaver.
Yeah, that ain't no small beaver either. Ooh,
no, that beaver's got some beef to it. And this guy took him by his scruff and yeah. How would you feel if your child had to save you from a beaver? Because the dad's just walking away in shame.
First of all, there's a lot of things in this world I never have to worry about. Being in that dirty, nasty, dark water and being surprised that something came and bit me is not one of them.
I mean, he's got him by the scruff, and he.
You know what my favorite part is? I don't know. Go back to the beginning. Mm-hmm. Look at this woman with the stick. Look, she pick up a stick.
She gets
what the hell are you gonna do? Like, she look at her.
You guys,
you're not like, she's right on with the stick.
Let me get him. Let me get him.
Oh,
I didn't know beavers were that dangerous, though.
What?
I didn't know.
Of course.
All animals are dangerous protecting their area.
It's true.
I know, but I always just picture them being swimming animals.
Wait, you also thought a possum was.
Well, I won that one.
He's just ugly because he's scared.
I thought he had rabies. I didn't know possums didn't get rabies.
Wait, what does that have to do with you, though? How close do you think he's gonna get? He was
close enough, and he wouldn't let me go to work. I'm like, all right, da 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 da.
So did you kill it or did you scare it?
Oh no! Oh,
he's no longer with us.
Hey, so question: you just have a bat by your front door?
I had it by the front door, yeah, because my son and I are actually playing baseball the day beforehand, so it happened to be right by the front door.
What would you have done with no bat?
I don't know. Probably would have grabbed his bike and thrown it at him. Whatever we have on the front porch there. Here's the thing, though. I have been in situations. Sal says, "Did you try shoe?"
Wait. Shoe is the like I don't know why people think shoe works, right?
It does work. It gets me out of a lot of situations.
Shoe is
Shoe.
worse. The old love to say shoe. You said shoe before?
1,000%. Like, okay, shoo now. I live in Hialeah, so I have a bunch of chickens and ducks that terrorize me.
There is nothing that says South Florida like you driving down the street and a pack of chickens just crossing the street.
But this is like that's my life in Hialeah. Like I leave my house and there's chickens just hanging out on the top of my car. I'm just like, go away.
Wait, I get wake up calls by chickens and roosters.
Well, I remember one day, so like one time when I was walking my dog, like he got into a big fight with a possum, and so I thought they were a little bit more vicious. So it brought me back, and I took care of that possum the same way I took care of this one. All right, so I hearkened back to my days, and I was like, well, the last time I was in an issue in a conflict like this, same thing worked. No more possum. I feel bad though. I see we're using them to get rid of the Burmese pythons.
They're very misunderstood animals.
I had 2 possums running.
They're very ugly though. Like
they're hideous. They're disgusting. They gross me out.
I
Like,
had
they make me
2
want to vomit.
possums running in my garage.
Yeah.
We had to get the critter patrol to come get them.
They got rat tails. Okay, they got ugly teeth.
Their teeth are hideous.
Then they either hiss or play dead. You know.
I had 2 play dead for 4 days.
This one wasn't pretending anymore.
What's wrong with you?
Take a break. Back after this. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Oh, hello.
Jennifer, I'm alive.
I'm so happy you're alive.
It's like, wait, listen, you can't lose Leroy. Like, what?
We lost you.
Yeah.
We did lose you. We just didn't know where you were.
You just didn't answer.
Huh? Because my phone was
You
in my
weren't
back.
answering.
It's like some places you golf, like, I didn't want to be the guy to just be all over my phone.
Oh, wow.
You know?
That's crazy.
Did he not give you guys a proper warning that he wasn't going to be?
Yes.
He says
No.
he did. I don't recall.
Dude, how long have you known me?
Look, it's serious when Tobin texts me and says, "Where's Leroy?"
No, but here's the deal. How long have you known me?
Long time.
And how many times have you ever said, you didn't show up and I didn't know? Once. That was yesterday, which means you probably forgot.
I don't think you told me.
Dude,
I think you meant so. Again, I think what happened is
I told you the day after the
mentioned it.
tournament.
No, you said, I think you mentioned it because you went golfing recently.
Yeah.
Did you golf there?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
I
that's
said
why
I'm
I was
and
confused.
I told you I'd be back. I'm going again.
I think you said you were thinking about it.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine. I'm glad you had a good time. Somebody says, Tobin, enemy of all possums. Another guy says, you killed a possum for no reason. I want to be clear about this. Not no reason. He threatened me. I just didn't know he wasn't rabid. I now know.
That's certain animals use that as a tactic because they're terrified.
I have a tactic too. I have a bat tick. Let's get to the next bag, huh?
You're a possumer.
Oh my God. He says I have a tactic.
Yesterday, we talked about this on the show. Oh, no. John Sterling died. Longtime voice of the New York Yankees.
Yeah.
Yesterday on the
Is that
Network.
Derek Jeter?
No, that's Bob Shepard.
Bob Shepard.
He is, it is high, it is far, it is gone. Yankees win.
Yeah. Yankees win. All right.
So he sadly passed away. Michael Kay, the television voice of the New York Yankees, paid tribute during the broadcast.
And the pitch. High drive. Right center field. Going back to Barris. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Aaron Judge. A Judgian blast. Here comes the Judge.
So Michael Kay putting aside his see ya home run call for John Sterling's signature call.
That's cool. I mean, I like that. Like,
Classy.
For the most part, you appreciate guys who've done it before you, right? Just like I wanted LeBron when he broke the record to do a sky hook. That would have been cool. Right?
My favorite part of that was Thomas Bryant in the post calling for the ball.
No, wait. Let me tell you something about athletes. You have to understand that all of these athletes growing up were the guy. There were no role players, right? Growing up, you were the star. So it's still in you. However, like you get to NBA, you a role guy. Like, yeah, you don't ask LeBron for the ball ever.
Crazy. A guy who's not a role guy, Wemby. Had a triple-double yesterday. Had a white side. Did it with blocks.
It was,
but not a great day from the field for him. But he says, don't worry. All he has to do is play a little better on offense, and they're going to be much better.
Start by making some shots. Feel like know how to use my energy. You know, obviously used a lot of it on one side of the court, and on the other side, I used too much. Offensively, I used too much energy in things that didn't really help our team. So that's on me. But first thing, I started by making some shots.
All right, we'll see.
It is a interesting dynamic to hear him say that because, excuse me, it happens in a lot of sports where you have to kind of pace yourself and realize if I burn a whole bunch of energy here, for example, on offense, the interception, the pick six, like it may look bad, but you know damn well you ain't gonna catch that guy.
Yeah.
Don't go ahead and get exhausted. You coming right back on the field. So just let him go. Like it looks bad on TV. It looks like he ain't even trying. I'm like, no, that's not the case. It's that I'm not going to chase this guy and then be right back on the field on the offensive side of the ball. So I'm going to pick my poison.
On the other side of things, Ant-Man made his return for game 1 yesterday.
Looks smooth.
He's awesome. I would love if he played for the Heat. I would love that. Doesn't matter. We're getting Debanza coming up in a couple days here, which is awesome. God, dude, if we get the number 1 pick. Hey, Spo, will you play them? They're all 19. All of them in the top 4.
Oh, they got Sharif DeVoe on. You know, that's Vinny Viola.
Yeah. We talked about that yesterday. That was an incredible run.
I've never seen a horse come from that far.
That horse was bored, and then the horse was like, all right, I win now.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards, this is what he talked about on getting back to play in that game.
Just right after the injury, I think the main thing is just trying to keep it from being stiff, because that's the usual outcome of when you hyperextend your knee. Like, you don't want to move it. And like I said, I think I got the best physical therapist in the world with David Hines. So just trusting him and working through all the pain that I felt throughout the first 2 days, 3 days, and just getting in the pool, running on it, band work, and just a lot of resistance. So, yeah, he got me right.
Yeah, he only played 25 minutes, but they saved it basically for all the fourth quarter. So
that's how you do it.
We'll see how he is going forward with the series. But that's a monster. Take that first one.
The next it's hard to, here's how you have to play when you have a hammy. You have to push yourself without exerting too much, because the strain is what causes the soreness.
It's not a hammy, it's a extended knee.
I mean a knee, but still same.
Luke is the hammy.
Luke is a hammy. The knee is, I wonder if they tape it slightly bent so he doesn't extend it again. But he looked smooth.
Yeah.
He looked like Ant-Man, just not a bunch of minutes.
It's going to be a tough series. I mean, they have a lot of, those guys ain't scared. I mean, that's the thing you like.
That's
about
the thing. You ain't got to worry about them being scared.
Nah. And they've had the experience. Like, this is kind of, San Antonio's looked good, but they got to go up against another young team in the first round against Portland.
Right.
This is like the first test, and you got a little bit of a break because Ant's not all the way back. But
bullies.
They took game 1. Randall looked good. Rudy Gobert's been looking good, and then Jaden McDaniels having a great playoffs too. So
he's been able to cover while Ant-Man was out, which is amazing.
He's always said he's like Jaden McDaniels is the man.
Who's out? DeSumo,
I think it's
he's still out.
He had that one crazy game, but
Yeah.
McDaniels is their second best player.
Yeah, which is amazing because, and didn't Ant-Man say it?
He said, yeah, they grew up together, and he's been saying this forever. He's like,
Right.
he's like, he had the famous line, they have Kevin Durant, we have Jaden McDaniels, and everyone's like, what? He's laughing now.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid got banged up a little bit. Shocker. This is him on why he was grabbing his stomach.
I got heat on it. I don't know if it was obviously based on what's been going on. I guess I got to protect him more, so I don't know if it was dirty or not. So I guess I got to do a better job of protecting my, especially that part.
Yeah, they got hit in the stomach and then hit in the face because they lost by 30 to the Knicks.
I mean,
do you think Timothy Chalamet then tried to hightail it to the Met Gala, or he just the damage was done?
No, the damage was done.
You think she goes, Ben Stiller was here?
Probably. But I mean, he hasn't
And
been.
he's probably like, Ben Stiller, not a real fan.
He hasn't been since his debut. So
He hasn't been where?
to the Met Gala ever. Like he went one time and then he's never gone again.
You only like the Met Gala if you like fashion, right? Like that's all that feels like the only thing is because like Dwayne Wade goes every year, but he loves fashion
And art.
and Gabrielle Union. Like they look like a royal couple, you know?
What was the theme yesterday?
It was costume art. Fashion is art was the theme.
It's ridiculous.
It was the stupidest theme ever,
So
and
stupid.
everybody seemed to also miss the
Fashion.
mark.
What is
I feel like it was all
art?
over the place. No.
Costume art. Fashion is art.
Fashion is art.
Mhm.
That sounds like Art Basel. Like did somebody sell a
Except
banana
on people.
Yeah.
So if somebody would have just taped a banana to their ass,
No,
they
I-
would have fit in.
It's like they could have done so. It's like such a broad. It was such a broad theme that people could have delivered so much more than they did.
God, I would have loved if Jimmy Butler and Bam were there at the same time. I wish Bam was there. That would have been so
I
funny.
know he didn't. He didn't go though.
Please pose, Mr. Adebayo and Butler. Please pose.
You think they get along?
No,
I
they
don't
hate
think
each
so.
other. And it was funny because Jimmy Butler was wearing an aloe suit, which was like really embarrassing for him.
You know what? You know
Why
why?
is that embarrassing?
Can I tell
Because
you?
it-
Sponsor.
It's embarrassing.
Can I tell you why from a player's perspective? Why? Because whatever you have going on with the team, and whatever you have going on with the coach, whatever you have going on with management, right? That's not us. We supposed to be your boys. And so when you do that to us, then we have a problem. That's it.
Yeah, I don't think they're cool.
That's
right
why
now.
they're not.
Maybe they will be one day.
Nope.
One day.
Nope. No.
Do you think maybe Asia
Nope.
saw him and she said something like under her breath?
Oh,
as she
for
walked
sure.
By him.
Hey, nope. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I was shocked Bam wasn't there because Asia was a chair. She was one of the chairs for the Met Gala this year.
Maybe that's why he didn't go. Maybe she thought she was gonna be hobnobbing, too busy. He's like, well, who's gonna
He
be
can't
there?
stand. He can't hobnob by himself.
No.
No.
Okay.
I don't want to hobnob somewhere. If Mrs. Tobin was the chair somewhere and I got a hobnob by myself with Larry,
You want to go support Mrs. Tobin?
not if she was busy.
Hey,
Wow.
I lived that
Wow.
life. I lived that life when we go do stuff at the high school.
Yeah.
Because Mel's like all into it. And she sets up a lot of the stuff. And then I'm there and then somewhere. This is what I get. You're in the sports, huh?
Did you play?
Did you play? Did you play for
Dallas?
these Cowboys?
Dallas?
Who'd you play for? He was there yesterday.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You
So
saw
yeah,
Levon Hernandez there yesterday?
yeah,
That's cool.
I know Levon.
That's awesome.
I was supposed to play with him, but they switched groups because somebody didn't have somebody.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm knowing him. My first comments to him, he looks good too, slim.
Nice.
I said, you could probably give me 5 innings right now. He said, "Yep."
Yeah. They don't make him like Levon Hernandez anymore. They should. We should do a new promo. They run that Brad Penny one a lot. I was listening during the game. They play us like every break. Maybe we should mix it up a little bit for him.
Do it.
Hey, Len!
Hey, good Len!
Mix it up!
We'll take a break here on the program. Final hour coming up. Back after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. We'll give you weather to start off this hour, brought to us by our friends at Tornado Roofing and Contracting. Replacing roof repairs, maintenance, and hurricane impact windows and doors. Visit tornadoroofing.com. Currently, the weather is 85 degrees, cloudy, no chance of meatballs. Wind gusts up to 11 miles per hour. Looks like it's going to be sunny coming up next hour on the ride home. The long ride home. So, everybody enjoy that weather. I don't know where Leroy is right now. He's out hobnobbing. Jennifer. Oh, there he is. All
There
of a
he
sudden,
comes.
there he decides.
He magically has a sweatshirt on too now.
A sweatshirt.
Oh, he has a.
He robbed the promo
He
closet?
robbed the promo closet.
Oh my goodness.
-1.
Leroy, now we have the same one.
Frostiness. For hobnobbery.
It's a Riptide Music Festival, which means that thing is at least 7 years old. Like, when's the last time we called it Riptide?
Oh,
That
remember we
has
had
to
the
be
first-
like 2023, 22.
Remember we had the first like opening party for it on the beach.
I
in
do.
Fort
That was one of our
Lauderdale?
first shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, when we had to.
Yeah. You and I were out there. And that's when the Struts were one of the performers. Oh, they love you. I don't talk like that. That's how they talked. They didn't want to say that's how they talked, but that's how they talked. We don't sound like that.
Why do you get every guest to cuss?
I don't know.
Even the Struts started.
What year was that? What year was that?
2016, I
Yeah.
think. 60, yeah, something like that.
It was brutal.
Something like that. We don't say like that. They don't know that. No, Dolphins tight end.
He doesn't even sound like that.
No, he sounds much more proper.
He's posh.
He
Very
sounds very
posh.
proper. Say do Traore. I say, Malik, will you throw me the ball? I'm wide open, good chap.
Did you mock him
Cheerio.
on air?
Huh?
I mean,
Did you mock him on air?
you know what this sounds like? This sounds like, remember what's the movie where the kid did virtual driving and got an F1 contract?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, Brittney? That's what this sounds like for football.
What do you mean? This kid with the British tight end? Playing the SEC. 6'5".
And playing the SEC?
Play for Mississippi State. I mean, it's the lower end of the SEC, but it is in the SEC.
All right. No, I'm not saying
First, he played for the Arkansas State Red Wolves. The transfer portal's a thing.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, our last tight end with who was putting everybody in Kimura locks, he played for Campbell.
Campbell. Those are the schools you normally see for like the NCAA tournament, but not football.
Are you asking, did I mock the Struts on air,
Yes,
Jennifer?
he did.
Struts, the Struts, yeah.
I would
They
say
got very upset.
mock is a strong word.
They were in the Hard Rock.
I was-
It got quiet.
I was asked to do my British accent for them. I wasn't going to do it. And I got bullied into it. And I said, well, you all sound like this. And you don't sound like that. Bleep, 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 you.
And he said, we don't bleep and sound like
Yeah,
that.
but they do sound like that. That's exactly how they sound. You know, they all don't think they sound like that until they sound like that, you know?
That is crazy that you did that in front of them.
I know. Well, that's why I didn't want to do the Jovic thing with his mother. You know, these guys wanted me to do that bit.
I
Ruined
feel like
his
he would have
season.
found it funny.
He probably would have. Maybe he needs more jokey jokes because, well, you know what? He needs more basketball, less jokey jokes.
Kind of hard for when a tall guy gets a bad back.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
He's had that. That's a little concerning. He keeps having that flare up. Keeps having that flare up.
He needs a counterbalance.
Who?
Counterbalance
What the hell's that?
for that schnauzer. Counterbalance. It's all starting to come.
Oh, I get it. I understand. I understand.
I'm like,
Headlines are
I
brought.
hate that you guys had to put an APB out for me.
Headlines are brought to you by Doral. Yeah, you were just wandering again looking for sweatshirts.
For tardiness.
Brought to you by Doral Hyundai. In Miami, we go to the beach for a little solcito, and when we want a low price, we know you pay less with your Pricito de Mayo at Doral Hyundai. So, The Marlins will be back in action tonight. They are taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Sandman is on the hill for the Fish. So
they need to catch up. They're too I need them to be 6-4 in this home stand. So they got to get after it. Sandy's going to pitch 2 more times after tonight on this homestand? Sounds about right.
One more time.
One more time?
Yeah, he'll probably pitch on Sunday.
Okay. Man, they're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight days?
I think so. Maybe they have Thursday off? No.
Yeah, but that's
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No, they'll be, yeah.
4, 5, 6 straight days.
Baseball's a lot.
Do they have like a limit, like, like basketball had the back-to-back, except with the shortened season when they did back-to-back-to-backs.
Their next day off is Monday.
So they play straight.
So they play through the homestand, and they're off, and then they have a series in Minnesota next week.
Okay.
So that's when they're back. And then they
So they play how many days straight?
10.
10 straight days. So not for nothing. Probably ought to try to get these pitchers to pitch more than 5 innings.
I agree.
All right.
Chung did good the other yesterday. It wasn't his fault.
I mean,
he's been
1-0. Man, it's on. Even going into the 9th inning, I'm like, got this.
I thought so too.
And then the worst, that double play just sucked the life out of you. Like, it was just so easy.
People are alleging that Wembenyama is doing nothing but goaltending on these blocks. And I got to tell you, they might not be wrong. Because I'll tell you, they call that holy hell out of goaltends on Kalel. Nonstop with the goaltends on Kalel. Remember how mad Spo would get? There was the one times he would stick up for Kalel because they called goaltends on him. He's like, what are you talking about? If it was Wemby, you would let it go. So
it's very easy to check, though.
It's so crazy how you can't check every one, though.
Why not?
I don't know, because it's like in the flow of the game, and they're mesmerized by his arms. Yeah, like that one went off the backboard. That's definitely a goaltend. He's so much taller.
Yeah,
than
but
Rudy.
wasn't it tipped beforehand? Like the one that went off the backboard was tipped by somebody else.
I don't know.
See,
but that's why everybody's like mesmerized. They're waiting for the Wemby blocks. It's like they're hypnotized by it. I know.
That's got to be a record or something.
It was a playoff record. Yeah, it was a playoff record.
Do you think he's going to be the next player to get a quadruple double?
Has he had a triple double with assists, or has he only done Whitesides?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Let me see. What's the closest one he's got?
Only a big could do it, and the assist is the one that gets him.
He came close in 2024. He had 23 points, 15 rebounds, 9 blocks, 8 assists.
Ooh, that's close.
That was close. Flirted with it.
That's flirting.
That's flirting. Meanwhile, the Miami Heat, they got a big day coming up on Sunday. We'll tell you about it coming up next. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you on FM 104.3 WQAM. Yep. Are you okay? Are you sure you're not sick, dude? Like, I'm a little concerned about it. It's not cold in here.
It is cold.
It's not cold in
It
here.
is cold.
Okay. Mature response.
It's cold. I'm cold. I'm always like this when I don't wear.
I mean, I'm
bring a
freezing.
Jacket.
I'm freezing as well.
But it's the same temperature it always is in here.
No, it's not.
Okay, dude.
Here, let me give you a little tip on weather, dummy. If it's hotter outside, it's going to feel colder inside, even though it's the same temperature inside, because the difference in temperature is much greater.
Okay, but you're not a Gila monster, and it's been the same temperature here for 4 hours. And you're getting colder as the day goes on?
4 hours ago.
I'm going to get you a parka.
No, don't worry. You ain't got to worry about. I'll be prepared tomorrow. Coming up here playing around.
Sunday's going to be a glorious day, and not because it's Mother's Day. It's ping pong day. Oh, lottery balls.
You tried to tell that to Big Spoon.
Well, listen, I'm going to be sneakily watching.
No, you're not.
I am. Just trust me. I'm not like Timothy.
Is the draft? Like, who cares?
lottery.
Like about the lottery is what I'm saying. I know you care about. No. Hold on.
What kind of a question is that?
Let me explain in detail. Who really cares whether you find out the positioning right away when the draft is in a couple of weeks? Right? You'll find out, like, whether you find out then.
You just go about your day and you're just like, that's what I got going on today. Now I'll care about it.
No.
Because that's how you've been the whole day today. You've been like, who cares about the Canes? Why don't I care?
No, I didn't say who cared about.
Why wouldn't I care?
No. My words.
I'm not twisting your
I
words.
didn't say I didn't care about the Canes.
Why would I not be happy if the Miami Heat got the #1 pick and having that knowledge for a couple of days?
Okay.
Why would I not be happy about that?
I'm not saying you shouldn't be happy about it, but I'm saying if the draft is not for another month, do you really have to know the exact second? Who are you going to celebrate with?
Myself. I don't need anybody else. I got me and Sunny Bunny.
It's Mother's Day.
It's all right.
You don't need to it.
That's the mother of all presents. You ever look forward to like holidays or something like that, dude?
Yeah.
It's just like, why am I looking forward to Christmas? It's in December.
No, that's not. No,
that's what you sound like.
No, it's not.
That's what you sound like.
Not the same. Not the same.
Why wouldn't I?
Not the same.
Why wouldn't I be excited for
the
it?
The draft is when? June. Okay. The draft's in June. So you need to know right away to celebrate with nobody when the Heat are going to pick?
Dude, if I find out that we get the #1 pick, you don't think I'm going to celebrate the next day? We're going to get AJ DeBansa?
No, I know we will celebrate.
As long as you play him. I'm sorry he's not of drinking age, but maybe you'll play him. Sorry. The point is.
Is he a big?
He's a small forward, but he's big small forward.
Okay. Probably not. He could sit next to Kalel.
Josh Hart says Dovin's going to jump in his pool. That may happen. I mean, I was going to be in the pool anyway, but it may happen.
All I'm saying is that is it that important that you know right then and there when if you knew later on in the evening, it does nothing. It's still the same.
Oh, so you're saying why can't I wait till the Mother's Day festivities are over?
Yeah.
Because I'm not like you. I like to live in the year of 2026 and not look at memes that are 5 weeks old. Like you said,
you were so hurtful.
I'm not hurtful. You look at that, and this is how you use the internet.
By the way, he just joined Threads.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I got a notification that said
I
you
just followed
me.
you. He kept sending me kept showing up on my phone.
You came in here last week and you're like, Tobin, look at the cat slapping the guy in the dark. Like it's new.
Oh, that's so old. What are you talking?
All books are new until you've read them.
Okay, well, this book is got a grand opening on Sunday, and and Adam Silver owes me. He owes me.
I know
a top 4 pick.
Can you just enjoy Mother's Day?
I am going to enjoy Mother's Day, especially that's going to put me in an even better mood. Listen, if we say at 13, I'm trading that, getting something. 13th pick for what? Trade that. A little sweetener. I need action.
Leroy needs sleep, a sweater, and some Sour Patch with a SpongeBob pineapple olipop. No, I got this one.
You're like a child.
Look at this one.
Literally.
This is a good one right here.
What is that?
It's called Ridge Rush. It's kind of a mix between like Squirt and Mountain Dew, somewhere in there, with lime and it's just delicious.
SDI says another Heat player they won't move because they like but won't play because he isn't ready yet, but he will be ready to make be ready for the 2030 to make a stink class.
Yep, that sounds about right. But I mean, when was the last player that came in and played and was getting consistent minutes from day one? D-Wade. Every other player, not even Bam.
Jaime did. And he stunk the next year. They had to take away his minutes because he wasn't any good.
He had bubble guts.
Yeah, but he wasn't any good.
Okay.
But his first year he played.
I mean,
Tyler had got minutes his first year.
notice it's all point guards, no bigs.
Yeah, he doesn't do that with bigs.
Right. I would say
The last time we could get a player like this is probably Beasley. Like if you got a Debansa, Peterson's a guard.
right. I would say I just think that part of your job is getting guys ready to play.
Sure.
And getting frustrated because they don't do it right is kind of on you.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. You're not gonna
So,
you're not getting any buck back from me on
and
that.
the thing that bothers me is I don't want to be in a situation where we're asking the same questions about the young players again next year.
He needs to be, if they get a top 4 pick, he needs to get on board with like you need to play. Like there's no doubt that Erik Spoelstra.
I mean,
has to change his
even
ways.
Rouse said it. Even Rouse said it. He says, I wish you would.
If we're gonna go into a situation, if the Heat have fortune shine on their ass, and they're able to get a top 4 pick.
fortunes like
Yeah.
no, I think fortunes shine on your face,
Whatever, dude.
right? Like you say,
Semantic samurai.
No. When is the last time you said, "Look how lucky I am. Look at all that sun
Semantic
shining on my
samurai.
ass."
Isn't the saying every once in a while, even the sun shines on a dog's ass?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if
Once in a while.
Yeah. So this is a once in a while. We have a 4% chance. So if the sun shines on our ass, if we're the dog and the sun shines on our ass and we get that pick, Erik Spoelstra needs to be on board with playing our number 1 pick.
No, because here's you want me to tell you how it's going to start?
He needs to earn his
minutes. Yeah. He needs to earn his minutes.
I'm not really emotionally ready to answer that right now.
No,
I
you better
know
be.
so.
No, you better be.
We need you emotionally ready to deal with
I
playing
need-
young
yeah,
players.
I need you to be emotionally ready. You need to start learning some Gen Z language. All right. They love the 6'7" joke. Okay. So give them some 6'7" jokes. All right. And then, I don't know, get them what is it? Those Nido squishy things. Put that on the bench so they can play with those. My daughter loves that thing.
What?
They're like squishy things.
I have one and it's amazing.
There you go. Boom.
What, a stress ball?
Pretty much, it's a stress ball. But it's not a stress ball
No,
because
it's
it's
not
in
a
the shape
stress
of a
ball.
jellyfish. Or
I
an
have-
ice cube.
I have some of those.
Or a
I
piece
have-
of cheese.
I have to do it.
A Nido.
Well, you should get a Nido.
Huh?
You should get a Nido.
A Nido.
That's
They're
what it's called.
fantastic. I'll bring mine tomorrow. They're great.
I would be
I
squeezing
just
it
saw what
all
this
day
is.
messing with
It's a
you.
nice cube. Is that what it's called?
A Nido.
Nido
A
nice
Nido
cube.
Yeah, Nido nice cube.
Stunt
Soft
Steve
stress
says,
relief toy.
if he gets a top 4 pick, he'll start. Spo isn't that stubborn. He started Beasley. Listen, dude. He started Beasley, and then he would yank Beasley. Go listen to Michael Beasley. You think that was a fantastic? Now, look, Beasley was immature. It was a tweener year. He would close with Udonis Haslem. He wasn't a power forward. He wasn't a small forward. Different time, different day and age. But, yeah, I wouldn't say that Michael Beasley loved the way that the experience went with Coach Spo. So, you know who played right away? Justice. Justice played a lot when he was a rookie. Couldn't make a damn layup,
Was
but
he
he did
good?
play a lot.
Was he considered a big though?
No, he was like a he was like a small
Point
forward.
guard.
His
Like
best
everything-
position was probably point guard, but he played small forward.
right, and he ran like Napoleon Dynamite.
He needs to get on board. He needs to get on board. I don't know what we got to do to get him on board.
I don't.
But we need to get him emotionally ready to get on board.
I mean, isn't he supposed to get him ready?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, then that's not getting him ready. Getting frustrated and sitting him on the end of the
I'm
bench.
not really emotionally ready to answer that right now.
Do you think like he needs to go and like
to ayahuasca place with
I
Aaron
don't know.
Rodgers?
Yeah, just something.
So he can get emotionally ready. Huh?
Open his mind a little bit.
By the way, the Heat, a little vacation amongst the Heat on Pelle Larson's Instagram. You got Khalil Ware, Pelle Larson, and Jaime Jaquez Jr. in Turks.
Hey.
Cute.
Oh, it's Pella. Okay.
What'd you think that was?
For a second, I thought you said Jovic, but I'm like,
No,
that ain't Jovic.
That's not Jovic. Jovic was at
Short.
F1.
Huh?
He was at F1 this week.
So is Jaime.
They're globetrotting.
Hey, you think that chicken on that grill is just for show?
What do you mean?
It certainly doesn't look like it's cooking.
I don't know.
Go
dude.
back. Go back to the picture.
It looks like burgers on one side.
Hot dogs up top.
Hot dogs up
Burgers.
top. Chicken's looking a little raw on the other
Yeah,
side.
that's what I'm saying.
I got a little bit of PTSD when I saw the barbecue because I thought about
At two?
To burn his foot.
Serena.
He must have had a couple cocktails in him. Like, I don't understand what the hell happened there. Or he just bought a cheap ass grill.
Nobody burns their foot.
That's crazy. He must have had like a leak on the hose or something.
No, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
How
Something
you
must
gonna
have
burn
happened.
your foot?
I don't know. Maybe put lighter fluid or something. Maybe he couldn't get it going, so he sparked it.
All right.
Mm.
Oh, that looks really.
Those are fun.
It's fun.
Dude.
Everybody gets playing time in Turks. Nobody gets their minutes cut.
That's what they should put as the caption. Everybody gets playing time in Turks. They should put that. Oh, that's
Someone should comment that.
Hey, wait, can you put that picture up again?
Sure.
Oh my goodness.
I just noticed stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Why are there things in the middle of the water?
Because
that's what
people
happens in Tulum.
people like to put their feet in the water
Or
and then
wherever they are.
so it's like at a sandbar.
You should go, Leroy.
That's some intangible stuff right there.
Not really.
Yeah, it is.
I think it is kind of intangibles. I'm gonna be lying to you. Like if you told me who's swinging in the sand, I'm gonna say intangibles.
Jennifer, are you, like,
I don't think so.
Like,
Also,
I
it's
love the
in
way
Mexico.
I love the way Jennifer
No
tries to say,
-1 here.
"Hey, man, everybody wants to play with the Dolphins. Everybody wants to do this." No,
Yeah.
they don't. No.
Yeah.
Nope. When my daughter, she wanted to do it for like her 10th birthday or 11th birthday. So Mel took her down to swim with the Dolphins. I'm like, she goes, "Dad, you coming?" I say, "That's your mama's side right there."
Schmieden says Tobin has more experience with a sandbar than a salad bar. Bastard.
Give it to him.
He's not wrong though. Sandbar with a daiquiri? Woo, way better than a salad bar.
Give it to him.
Point
There we go.
for Twitcher.
This time Steve's calling it the Timo Banana Boat Crew.
Yeah. The team moving in.
Oh man, we'll take a break. Final segment coming on up. We're back after this. All right, let me tell you one more time, ladies and gentlemen. The place you want to be Friday night is Tabacone Cigars and Spirits at Plantation Walk for WQAM's Whiskey Stars and Cigars, presented by Edmore Sawgrass Auto Mall. 6 p.m. this Friday. Davion Mitchell is going to be there. He is really good. And honestly, we probably don't give him enough flowers. So he's going to be there. And
I'm going to give him some flowers. I'm going to try to DM up.
don't do that. Do you think he's going to come in with a basketball? He carries the basketball everywhere.
No.
Should we get him a basketball? I think the proper
that man don't want to be. Basketball season's over.
He literally carries a basketball everywhere, though.
Basketball season's over.
Didn't he bring a basketball to Sweden?
He was playing basketball.
No, I don't think he was.
I remember that. That was, yeah.
It's like a known thing that he just takes a basketball with him wherever he goes.
Okay. You should take Domino's.
Oh, I'm bringing some Domino's.
Why?
Because I'm hitting everybody over the head.
Bam's not going to be there.
Davion. You think Davion don't know how to play
Davion will give him the message.
You know that Davion likes to play dominoes?
I'm going to say, you know what I'm going to be like? Take that back to Bam.
Wow. Bernie's going to be there. The Heat Dancers are going to be there, too. You guys can enjoy a nice Scotch whiskey
Bernie,
from Johnny
be more
Walker.
specific.
The Bernie the mascot.
Okay.
A smooth cigar from Drew Estate. The event is free, okay? Just stop on by. You do have to be 21 or older, and you get your info at WQAM.com. And we'll see you 6 p.m. on Friday at Tabacone Cigars and Spirits at Plantation Walk. Whiskey Stars and Cigars presented by Edmore Sawgrass Auto Mall. 4 brands, 1 location, your local Cadillac, Buick, GMC, and Chevy dealer.
Do you get a do you do a cigar?
I'm not a smoker.
Me neither. I don't mind other people smoking, but it's me putting the smoke in my own face, which is weird. I ain't down with the cigars. Like, I think some of my friends smoke cigars, and I'm just looking at them. You think you're so cool.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but I love me some whiskey. I'll tell you that much. I might get up there and start singing like I'm a country star. You know?
No,
I think you should.
I think you absolutely should.
Embarrass myself for Davion Mitchell.
Please do.
Jennifer, are you bringing the crew?
Yes. He's so happy.
I just like messing with him. I mess with all of them.
Tonight, the Panthers have the draft lottery.
Quiet ones, loud ones, guys who are talkative, guys who are not. I'm still up in their face. What's up? Hey, what you doing?
Oh, is she bringing a new squeeze?
No.
Oh,
no. No, she has her crew.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was new
the
proper.
crew. Wherever Jennifer goes, is usually a couple of the crew that's with her.
Okay, just fun.
Including the 2 sisters that I still don't know who's the oldest.
Well, tonight on ESPN, the NHL draft lottery, 7 p.m. We will find out if the Panthers get the number 1 pick tonight too. They at lowest will get 8. So the Panthers
There
are in
is
a good spot.
no chance they're getting the number 1.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
Wouldn't it be something?
I do know people would be.
The Heat have never gotten the number 1 pick.
I know.
If they end up with the number 1 pick,
They're owed it. They are owed it. We are. Tell me who deserves it more. Let me look at the list.
I'll tell you. I'll say if there's a team that deserves it more, I'll tell you. Right now, I'm not even going by Tankathon.
I'm going to give you the order. Okay, Washington.
No,
absolutely not. Indiana.
I could see it.
Why do they deserve it? Why? Because they lost Halliburton?
Yeah, I can see it.
It's a fluke.
Okay.
Brooklyn?
No.
5 first-round picks last year.
No.
Utah? Danny Ainge? With their egregious tanking?
Yeah, no. I'm not rewarding that.
Sacramento?
No.
Memphis? You blew Ja. All right? You had Ja Morant. Yeah, it was number 2.
Is he getting rid of him?
Not yet. Gotta find a
still
taker.
got Ja.
Still got Ja.
You can't find a taker. I wonder why.
I don't know. I'd take him.
Of course you
For
would.
the cheapskies.
Of course. Dude, for the cheapsies doesn't exist.
New Orleans? Oh, actually, it's Atlanta's pick. They traded to Atlanta. Ridiculous.
Wow.
Atlanta? They just had the number 1 pick.
Right.
They don't even like him.
So, are they Are they cool with saying it's New Orleans pick, or are they going to say it's Atlanta's pick?
No,
We're
this
picking
is
for-
Atlanta's pick.
Okay.
This is Atlanta's pick. It's traded to them. If
Oh,
it
okay.
gets traded that night,
Okay,
then
then they're
I'll
going
let
to
you
do the dumbest thing in the world in all of drafting.
Dallas,
No.
Chicago.
They had it. No.
I don't think Milwaukee keeps their pick. Depends where. I think it lands. I think it's the
No, they
worst.
gave a whole bunch of picks for
They-
Dame, and then
Yeah, theirs is swapped. I think with the Pelicans, actually. I think the Pelicans end up with their better pick if it ends up better than the Pelicans.
Oh, okay.
Golden State?
No
way, dude.
championships, and you know, well, how about you know why? You know why?
OKC?
Jimmy touching that.
OKC?
No, they got all the picks, and they're gonna win
If they
back-to-back
get number one,
championships.
if they get number one, just bury the league.
Back-to-back championships, and all of the youth and all of the picks.
And then Charlotte is behind Miami. There's no team that deserves it more than the Heat. They got screwed by the Terry Rozier thing. They've never had the pick. They're
Here.
anti-tanking.
Can I just say this? Charlotte better not get a higher pick.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If Charlotte does end up higher than the Miami Heat, Adam Silver is dead to me. Okay. Now he's already dead to me. But I will dig down, take the casket out, prop him up like Weekend at Bernie's. All right, not the mascot.
No.
And then he'll be dead to me again. Spiritually in a sports setting, of course. I can see I've
They
outraged
keep
Jennifer.
showing Rueben Bain snatching that hat.
Yeah, because he's a monster. I'm telling you, dude, I have a really bad feeling about this. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't say that, but I really have a bad feeling.
Listen, he could have a great career, but
What if he has a Hall of Fame career?
Okay,
What if he's one of the best
listen,
ever?
Look how many people passed on Dan Marino.
I know.
Look how many people
Big
passed
mistake.
on Tom Brady.
Big mistake.
Like it happens.
I know. I don't want that to happen.
Like there's everybody's gonna look at the Dolphins because he played here.
Yeah, that's right.
But there were 14 other teams that passed on.
14 idiots.
Again. So if you were one, you would have taken Rueben Bain instead of Mendoza?
Yeah, maybe.
See, this is why we can't have grown-up conversations.
What?
So if you were Oakland, you were Vegas, you would have taken Rueben Bain instead of Mendoza.
I'd have to think about it. I mean, they do have Max
See
Crosby.
why? Wait. Jennifer, Brittney. For future reference, when I get mad as hell, and he's like, "Why are you so mad?" Is because this crap adds up. So he's really saying, "I might have."
Well, you told me you would have
traded.
traded.
I might have chose Rueben Bain.
I might have
over Mendoza.
You're right, been on the show for like 5 years.
Huh?
Yeah, and also you said you wouldn't trade up for Fernando Mendoza, so
way.
you don't think that he's any great shakes?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, it's
I
kinda
just
what
said
you
I wouldn't
implied.
trade up. I'm not here. If I had the first pick, I would take Mendoza. If I had the fifth pick, I'm not trading up to get him because guess what? You got to trade assets that would allow you to get a quarterback next year. So he's not that good. I mean, he's not like he's the best prospect in this year's draft.
He's the best
But
quarterback in the draft.
As
that
a
had no
quarterback,
quarterbacks.
right? But next year there's going to be more. So why would I trade an asset to go move up and get him?
So you would take Rueben Bain over him.
No.
It sounds like you agree with me.
See, can I just say something? I'm not mad at him. He's being him. But you two and the smirks on your face.
Don't
I
lash
see
out.
the little smirks. You ready to laugh. You trying to fight the smile. Stop, Brittney. I saw you.
You're lashing out, dude.
I'm not lashing
Yeah,
out.
I'm with you.
-1.
I'm not lashing
You're
out.
I
You
think
got
you
me.
are.
Hmm?
I think you are.
No, I'm not.
It's objectively funny.
Leroy.
We can find things funny.
Oh.
It's South is saying he's smirk cousins.
Yeah. Smirk cousins. Look at you.
What?
The smirk cousins.
Just having fun.
Okay.
I want Caden Proctor to be good, but I have a bad feeling. I'm just nervous.
Where's the
about
bad feeling? It's hard to determine.
I feel like we gave up a
I like
generation.
it when you say stuff like that. You're
feel like
literally
you gave
crazy
up.
out there.
You give a general. You think he's general?
I think he's generational. Yeah, I think he's generational.
See, but here's the difference. It's easier to determine the impact of a Russian than it is a left guard.
No, it's not.
Yep.
Eye test.
Your eyes deceive you.
They don't deceive me.
You can't because one has numbers, right? The other one, all you have is Pro Football Focus. You can't compare those two.
I don't need Pro Football Focus. I'm focused enough. I got Tobes Focus. PTF.
You want me to tell you? I want you to look to your left and look to your right and say, tell Tobes he's a jackass.
Why are you lashing out at me, dude?
I'm not lashing out at you. You're ridiculous.
Fins Up says, your fandom is blinding you, Tobin. Perhaps.
Thank you.
Perhaps.
Thank you.
But I don't deny that. I embrace my bias.
It's not real.
No, don't say it's not real. Just because I have bias doesn't mean I'm not right.
But nobody knows.
You're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but
I
didn't say.
Wait.
But
Hold on.
I didn't say I know. I said I fear.
Hold on. The fact that everybody's making this big of a deal about them taking a tackle over Rueben Bain, right? While then admitting you don't know.
I don't know.
Then what's the problem?
I said I fear. Fear is
what?
Fear is a worry of possibility.
We all have fear. Well, let me
This
ask
is
you
what
a
I
question.
fear.
Let me ask you a question. When the Dolphins took Tua over Herbert,
Yep.
What were you saying?
I was excited.
Right.
Yeah.
If you had a choice between Tua and Herbert, who would you take?
Tua. I'd still take Tua. I don't think Herbert's any good. Big fraud. Giant strapping fraud. What's he done? But you're making my point for me.
No, don't you dare say that. Don't. That's the go-to move. That, and you know what the other phrase is. Go ahead. Say
I'm not going to say that one. I don't.
Everybody knows what the phrase is.
I don't need to cheapen it.
So you agree with me? I hate that. Oh
And then
my
after that, it's samesies.
You very clearly don't agree with me. But
no, I don't agree with you.
I don't know. There's nothing to agree with. It's my opinion and my fear. I don't have certainty. I actually hope that
who you think has.
See, here's the thing.
Who you think can have more certainty? The guy whose job it is, or you?
I don't know. Chris Grew once had that job. What does that mean? Oh, he has the job. Great. Do you know how many guys have? Hey, you know who else had the job? Peter Bendix. He had the job. He thought Chris Paddack was going to be a good starter. Oh, in a month. Nah, never mind. We paid him $7 million. The Marlins just lit it on fire. That's his job. He has that job with all the computers, prospects. Chris Paddack gone in a month. He has that job. Guess what? Guys who have the job, they get it wrong. And I didn't say knowledge. I didn't say certainty.
$4 million.
Whatever, dude.
Which is average.
Whatever, dude. $4 million to the Marlins might as well be 40. It might as well be.
It's only Tuesday.
You weren't even here yesterday. It's your Monday.
True.
No, but you guys sent.
I thought I was nervous. Would you rather me not care?
You just put out an APB out on
I
me.
feared you were kidnapped. I did not know. That's the
Kidnapped.
same thing I'm talking about with the
If
Rueben
somebody
Bain.
kidnapped me, they drop my ass right back off as soon as I start talking in the back of the car.
You did hitchhike.
Or they'll leave you in Publix.
I didn't hitchhike.
You hitchhiked.
Huh.
When you're got
The
a
guy
flat
was
tire,
I know,
you
but
hitchhiked.
I didn't just like pull somebody off the side of the road. He was sitting there at the park. I'm like, hey, where you headed?
Hitchhiking's hitchhiking. It doesn't matter if you stuck your thumb out or you asked a favor. You hitchhike.
I can't believe you did that.
No,
I was far away from home.
not in this
You're
climate.
insane.
What are you talking about?
Yep, told you.
Listen,
This is the guy he wants me to agree with. Him.
I'm
hitchhike.
Listen,
Like I
Tell you
just
what, that's a red flag.
Hmm?
That's a red flag. I would ask that question.
Shows
in New
poor
Draft.
decision making.
Have you ever hitchhiked?
I didn't hitchhike.
You
You did.
I didn't
But
hitchhike.
you did.
He was a bike rider. He was riding around the park. I was right there by the park. I had a flat tire. Hey, buddy, hook me up.
You didn't have a spare.
Great
You
question.
don't ride bikes, do you?
Great question.
Hmm.
I shot at her.
Who carries it? Where am I going to put the spare tire, Jennifer?
Not
You're
prepared.
back.
So I'm just gonna hook it like
listen,
so I'm gonna be like an old ass car with that big wheel on the back.
Hey, listen, we gotta go. Everybody
around town.
Have a great rest of your day.
The spinner.
We'll talk to you tomorrow. Why just yum when you can yuck the yum? Whatever, dude. You take a mongoose out of the jungle and put it in the forest. It's a ferret.
Clip that, because if I was anywhere near you, I would punch you in the throat.
I don't know if he cut his junk off for a national championship, but I'm telling you, something gets him revved up about trench play.
I could pork you. I could.
I see y'all when I see y'all.